Well, I think we're live. I don't know where Ryan is, though. Oh, no idea what's happened, chaps. But good evening to you all. It is European Finals Day. England versus Spain in Berlin. I don't know if the nerves are kicked in for you lot, but they bloody well have for me. I think we're going to do it. I do think we're going to do it. I do think we're going to create history tonight, but it's going to be a long old night. That's all I'm going to say about that at the moment. And I'm hoping that I'm going to win 20 squids tonight because I'm a jammy bastard. I'm a jammy dodger. So, yeah. Hopefully the man will come in himself in a minute. Done such a great intro, and then we're missing. He done a Rosie, to be honest, yeah. That's the way I look at it. He did a Rosie. I don't know if he deliberately meant to do a Rosie.
For some reason, the wrong tab closed and kicked me out, and we got come back in.
Mate, I was in the back of the studio.
Yeah, literally, the plan. Well, literally, I clicked the Twitter thing, the tab, and closed that so it wouldn't relapse again. They kicked me out. Closed the wrong one. So I'm like,
They won't let us stream to Twitter, will they?
No, say I'm literally just looking now. Let's double check now.
Apparently, you got a premium account.
No, again, I was streaming on here. I was using X on Friday. And again, we had no warning. There was no email saying different. Premium account on X is required in order to stream on the platform. You can subscribe with X or stream to a different destination. So basically, Elon Musk's a twat.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Now we got to pay for it. Now we got to pay basically for Twitter.
Which is ain't good that. Put money in that twat's pocket. Anyway, how are you doing? How are you feeling? Literally, just under half an hour before kick-off?
Yeah, got some chicken and chips, just mellowing out. And as the old True Galaxy podcast asked, the old Captain Morgan's sitting here ready for me, and yeah, mate, I'm confident. I'm confident we're going to create history tonight. I just think it's our time. I just think that everything that's happening in this tournament has happened for a reason, and I just think that the Italy game will potentially hold us in good stead, and it will remind certain players of what they went through after they come out of it. So that's what I'm hoping. And in the background, going to be she agrees with taking the piss, basically.
Yeah, sorry, I just sent the link to Tom and all that one. So you just asked for the link. So
yeah, that's a bit of a naughty one with Twitter, isn't it?
Just a tad. We got bloody necks. Thank you.
Hello, people. Yeah, I just muted you because you didn't notice.
Coming.
So you can't say anything to me because you can't hear him. He doesn't know I muted him. Maybe he's okay with the mute.
Sorry, man. I'm just too busy eating my chicken at the moment.
Hello there, Liam. Hello, Ryan. Everybody in the chat. Hello.
It's my pre-eating celebrating dinner.
There you go.
Pre-match game.
Yeah, red.
Cool.
And hopefully that'll be 20 quid up tonight as well. That's it. That'd be even better.
Yeah. Fingers crossed, touch wood and all that. Don't lick the wood. Got the puppy next to me today, so she's a bit alert all of a sudden. But yeah, go. How are you feeling as a fellow Englishman?
No, you know what? As I said from the first time, huh?
I'm being nice. I'm not being rude.
No. I assumed that you were. You're good. You're good. No, I was just saying since the first time we saw them go with that back three, back five, whatever, I think they've gotten better each time. So this is the third time. If they can show if the trend continues, they'll play a lot better than they have before. The first time they played it, and good things can happen. Good things can happen. Rosie's got her, what is that? The Spain and Scotland flags together. They they're actually really a tandem. Is that really how this works?
It's called clutching at straws. So far, they've supported Scotland, Switzerland, Netherlands. Who else did we play? Anyone else we played, basically.
So you got a big one. If you're a Scotland fan, yeah, you had 3 games in the qualifying stage, didn't win one, and then you decided to be a Slovakia fan, didn't win. Then you was a Switzerland fan, didn't win. Then you was a Holland fan, didn't win.
We had him.
Oh. So technically, when I look at it like that, yeah, right, that is 6 games so far that you've not won. Your participation in this tournament has had 6 games. Silch. 0. Nothing.
We're including their 3 games as well, yeah?
That's including the 3 games, mate. That's including the 3 games.
Buongiorno.
Evening, sir.
Hello, Mr. Tom. How are you feeling today?
Well, basically, I'm going to be a bit nervous, but if we can pull out a nervy 6-1 win, I'll be satisfied.
If we win 6-1 in a final with Gareth Southgate, I'll forego my bet with those.
Sorry, I will. Sorry, I had a vision of how it happened. Sorry, I'm picturing it now. The president of UEFA has just declared that 18 of the Spanish team have all suffered congenital heart defects at the same time while the clock was running. Therefore, it's probably the only way we'll get 6 goals, right? But
you never know, mate. You never know. I just hope that they don't bring your luck in cup finals this year to the equation tonight.
I did consider wearing my cup final suit, but then I thought, no, I don't hate you all that much.
Here we go. Here's another one for you.
Gentlemen. Hello, gentlemen. Are you up for this?
Oh, yes. Second time in 3 years.
I just hope you continue to bring your luck with us, mate.
I know, I was thinking about my luck today, actually. 58 years since England last won a trophy, and it could possibly happen tonight, and it's the first time I've ever done a Euro show.
Maybe it's your fault, then.
It fucking is, bro. It is. I just, yeah. I'm just drink beer, give you guys a hug afterwards, and it's all good.
It must hurt a little bit that you'll be cheering on like Roger and Cucurella tonight. Let me do it.
No, bro, I'm not. Look what I put. Look at what I put under my name. Look what I put under my name. Please, someone 2 foot Rodri. Bro, I can never cheer this guy on.
He's a scumbag, mate.
He's fucking horrible. He's horrible.
What's he done?
What do you mean, what's he done?
What's he done?
He's briefed, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Basically, don't even talk to Mr. Tom. If he's going to bring up that nonsense.
Basically,
what has he done?
From an international point of view, Spain lost to Scotland in the qualifiers. First time I went to Hampden Park. And he didn't like it. He didn't like the style of play, basically. It's disgusting how they can play like that.
He came out and said that we're a disgusting country and we should never play like that. That's basically what he said.
He basically did a Mourinho.
Scotland didn't let him win, right? That basically it. Scotland didn't lay down for him and he didn't like it.
Plus, I hate him because he plays for fucking Man City, who are another cheating bastard.
There we go.
Right team. So, but you bounce to do it. I can't stand him.
But do you know what? Right. But don't forget what he did at New Year's Day at the Emirates as well when he scored that last-minute winner when they were playing 10 men for like the half hour when we got absolutely robbed in that game. But do you know what really sums it up for me? Yeah, right. Football would be. People won't see it this way because it's England, but football would be the winner today if he loses. The geezer's just a thug. Look what he did to Odegaard when Spain played Norway. Nearly broke his leg, didn't he? Or something like that. Geezer's an absolute scumbag, mate, of the highest order.
Yeah, 100%.
And I want to see him, right, bawling his fucking eyes out at the end of the game, mate, and we're fucking going mental. And I'll tell you what, mate, I'll fucking take great pleasure in it as well.
I would as well, Liam. And honestly, my hate for him is fucking more than what it is for England.
Sorry, the boy wants me to play cricket at the moment. What a time to want me to play cricket. Yeah, mate, go get it. Oh, big final, mate. It's a big final here. He wants to play fucking cricket.
How we feel about? Obviously, we mentioned it. We mentioned it the other night. We met, and obviously, we talked about the players that owned this squad from 3 years ago and how they approach this game, and obviously using the pain and the agony they went through in that moment 3 years back to turn it into a positive this time round. The Declan Rices, the Teos, the Harry Kanes, and all that. The ones that that were on that pitch and had to witness Italy on our own turf do what they did. Oh.
Right, I'm in a Euros predictor for this tournament, right? And I'm in about 4th place, but I can still win it. I can still win the first England goal scorer. I was going to go for Declan Rice just to be out the norm, just in case it happened, because I am slightly behind, but I've got a five times booster. What would you guys recommend, score-wise and team? First team to score-wise, and the first player to score.
Yeah, that's asking something.
Well, we conceded first, didn't we? The last 3 games, is it? Holland, Switzerland, and Slovakia. Conceded first. So you'd like to think the Lord of Averages switched that around this time round? I reckon you've got to go for. I'd go for England. I will go for England because I reckon we'll come out fast out of traps today. I actually do.
They have a lineup. If they release the lineup, by any chance?
Yeah.
Do you know what? A defender might not be a bad option, mate. And defensively, not great, mate. If we can get a set piece or a corner, mate. John Stones?
You've not had one yet. John Stones is a good shout, though. Oh, man.
Well, defender scored in the last final 3 years ago, Luke Shaw. I haven't played. I remember that as well.
Is he starting?
Luke Shaw started. Well, he's only changed. Trippier's out. Luke Shaw's in. Other than that, all the other 10 players that are starting. I thought there'd be other games.
Do you know what, Liam? I think you're going to win this for me because I seen something today where someone else said John Stones to score first.
There's Seaman.
I remember Denmark 2002 in the World Cup. Yeah, where I pulled out Rio. I was in Malia, and they'd done this you had to pull out every name, and I pulled out Rio Ferdinand. I was fucking screwing, mate. And he only went and scored the first goal, didn't he? 40 euros in the back pocket. Happy fucking days.
Right, I've got 3-1 Spain. I've got 3-1 England. England to score first, and John Stones to first goal scorer.
You win 3-1 John Stones, mate. I want some applauding on that one, mate. Well, especially John Stones.
I'll be applauding you because you said it.
That was it.
Big odds on that.
It'd be big odds, that would be, wouldn't it?
No, I'm not betting. It's just it's in the Euro Predictor.
I'll find that out. Give me a second.
Yeah, find out what the bet odds are.
I'll find out.
You'd be pissed if you didn't put a bet on it to come through, though, wouldn't you?
Not that I'm torturing Mark here with this, but it's more for my own curiosity than anything. Just pure coincidence that it might torture Mark.
Oh. Gary, you want to send Alonso the link? I would, but I've got a dog that wants to play.
Okay.
If you want that.
So that's 3-1 to England, right? So
3-1 to
England. John Stones first goal scorer.
John Stones.
Okay, give me a second.
I reckon you're getting 66 to 1 for that.
Jamie Dodger FC.
Love you today.
They want to cut down offer as well in Asda 85p.
66. Try
227.
227.24 to 1.
You're joking.
You might as well stick a little cheeky quid on that as well.
Yeah.
Mate, 1 quid, mate.
Isn't that like friend against friend crime there? Aren't you supposed to be on the same page? Aren't you supposed to be on the same side?
Apparently not. The thing is,
Mark, are you holding back on us?
No, I'm not holding
It sounds
back.
Rosie just called you out and you didn't even respond. So hesitation is like 9/10. Like, all right, I agree with you.
Rosie
And
dived
Rosie
in.
calls everyone out.
Rosie dived away from me big time in the semi-final. I had to hold Mon Fort and put my hands up and say, I apologise for Scotland on this.
Yes,
So,
I showed Liam the response as well.
Oi.
He's like, check my community post. Check my
Bobby.
community post. Liam looked at it last night. I don't know if he responded or not.
What's that?
Shield is
Just
fine.
like, look, I didn't know. I had a phone call at the exact same time.
Oh, I dropped the little eyes emoji. I dropped the little. Bobby, put that down. I'll put. Come here, mate.
Oh dear. I reckon Saka scores tonight.
Mate, he's going to cook Cucurella if he gets half the
he's
chance.
going to.
I mean, that's what
God, I
look
think
at Chelsea.
I think Saka will get a brace tonight.
Pardon?
I'm not even making that. I think Saka will get a brace tonight.
That'd be beautiful, wouldn't it? For him, after everything he's gone through.
Yeah, after I think he went through.
I was thinking, yeah, right. Well, if there was to be a winner tonight, right? Obviously, Saka would be my first port goal. But my second one would be Ivan Toney, just to piss off Russ Morgan.
Yeah.
Because I would get really massive satisfaction knowing that Russ has really celebrated that as well.
Oh dear.
No, but he'll still celebrate, going, yeah, it was only a penalty though.
There's only a penalty that won us the tournament, but hey, fuck it. It don't count. It don't count.
Ask Harry Kane, mate. Ask Harry Kane.
I'll tell you what, guys, see if it does go down to a penalty shootout, you're winning it.
Don't know.
It depends on I don't know what their keeper's like. Obviously, we don't keep Pickford can say the penalties.
Bobby, get off that, mate.
Their goalkeeper, there, I have no idea if he's any good at penalty shootouts or not. We could think, confidence-wise, we've played this squad itself. We've done penalty shooters in this tournament already, haven't they? So confidence will be on their side. That's what kick off the start. I'm getting the start already. 11 minutes away.
I'm not being funny, but see the opening ceremonies and the closing ceremonies, I need to do away with them.
Yeah. I think in terms of extra time itself, nowadays since they got rid of golden goal and changed it to silver goal, and then after 2 years of that, they got rid of that. Extra time is pointless anyway. As soon as you go to extra time, you guarantee both teams are going to play the penalties, especially if one's got a superior lineup in terms of penalty shootouts. They've got superior players to do it. It's pointless. So you bring back golden goal, which is brilliant. But again, golden goal won a Euro back in 2000 with France. So just add a bit more excitement to the thing, but hey.
Congratulations to Bielsa for destroying Jesse Marsh in a penalty shootout last night.
I saw that. was a break in the grass then, was he?
He's a great man, and his only enemy is the football authorities, as everyone else's is. If Jesse Marsh had won that penalty shootout, he would have celebrated it like he'd won the World Cup final, the Euros, the Copa America, all combined, and he would have stood there and gone, I invented football, or something like that.
Pretty much. He was your manager, remember? After Bielsa. Isn't that a bit weird, though? Let go. Isn't it a bit weird, though, that put you both two former managers, most recent, gone into international football? I mean, one's an American and gone to Canada, which is a bit odd, considering that hatred between the two. But hey.
Do you know what you can put Musk on my porridge list for tomorrow?
Why is that? What's he done?
No, he's just trying to rob money out of us, isn't he?
No, that's what I'm going to say.
Do you know who's on my porridge list tomorrow?
Me, hopefully, again.
Nah, myself for supporting 7 teams in England going to win the fucking Euros.
Well, that ain't happened yet, so I ain't having none of that. Mate, what's happened? Fucking on my TV went all black then for a minute. I was like, shit. Could I put the national anthem up?
Alonso's just told me he never got the link.
I sent it to him. I mean, where else are?
I did wonder why. 'Cause he's been asking for the link all day. So I don't
Oh,
know
you know what?
why he
My
wasn't
bad.
in it
My
like a
bad.
flying
My
shit.
bad.
You sold him.
I forgot to hit send.
Didn't it
You had
send?
it there.
I put it. Is it? He's got it
Come
now.
on, now. He's been looking forward to this all month.
Not
didn't
my
even
bad.
press
My
send.
bad. My bad. I did. It was there. I just didn't hit send. I'm sorry.
Here we go. Teams are in the tunnel.
It does concern me, though, that we're being led out by a trophy dodger, and the manager's got a trophy dodger.
Do you know something? See, Liam, see Cucurella, he is having the best tournament in his life, and he's shit. He is shit.
If Saka gets one-on-one with him, mate, it's game over.
Exactly, 1,000,000%.
Like, he got roasted, mate, at the Emirates. Absolutely. I even got roasted, right, at Stamford Bridge when he got one-on-one with him.
Do you remember that goal that Ben White scored? The second, I think it was the first Ben White scored.
Where's he got?
Oh yeah.
And Cucurella is just jumping up and down like a wee baby. It's like slapping. He's like, "Oh, Tundrum, I've been done."
Oh, mate, now I've seen that trophy, mate. Now I've seen that trophy. Oh.
Chiellini as well. I think the reason why Chiellini because obviously he's champion.
Guys, are you watching it on BBC or ITV? The people in
BBC.
Britain.
I ain't having no adverts, mate. No adverts.
BBC.
I've got BBC, but again, Liam's ahead of me.
How's guys? How's it going?
We only.
Hey Liam.
Hello, mate.
It's Hey Mark.
Fucking hell, to see the relief on the man's face. But finally,
Someone's just like screamed.
That was kicked off yet. Literally, I'm watching it live.
Yeah, no, it's not. I think it might be Sarah giving it. I don't know who it was Sarah or
I'm
someone else.
about a minute behind, so I'm going to take this opportunity to remove the comments because I know they love to spoil it.
Yeah, fair enough.
How's it going, guys? You guys confident about today?
Very. I've never been more confident since Leeds walked out of Wembley a month ago.
Your face tells me a different story, mate.
That's what
Yeah.
Let's just
Williams
say
always-
I'm glad you can't see that I've had to change my pants. No, it's not true.
Come on!
William's always ahead of everybody, so Liam,
I
where
knew
are
it
you?
was her. I knew it was her.
Liam, what have
I'm
you
getting some
got
kind
in
of.
yours?
I'm getting some kind of dance at the moment. We'll leave it there.
Rose.
We'll leave it there.
That's not
Liam, where are you? The teams are just getting let out at the moment for me.
Mate, be quiet. National anthem's on, thank you.
That's what happens.
Don't put that down. Put that down. Put that down. Put that down.
We're fucking sick. We're bellowing it, mate. 50,000 English men and women in that stadium. I don't know if you can hear that.
He's like, you bastard, God, I hate you.
England!
Come on, England.
Come on, it's got to be our time, people. It has to be our fucking... Gary, tell me it's going to be our time, please.
It's time, man. It's time.
The voice of reason. The voice of reason.
What's
Come on,
the
Gary.
reason?
Gary's
What's-
the what? What? On what planet is he the voice of reason?
You are definitely not a voice of anything. That makes sense. You're nonsense.
Gary, I'm
You're
your
pure
conscience.
nonsense,
No,
and
I'm your
definitely no
conscience,
reason.
Gary.
That's
I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm your inner voice. So
You are definitely. You're definitely not my inner voice.
yeah, no.
Tom's the voice of the 4 Nelson podcast. and the right time.
I'm sorry. See, listening to that national anthem, I've only got one thing to say. Fucking come on, Spain. See, when they score, I'm jumping up. I cannot stand that. Honestly.
You've said that every round so far.
Oh, no. I'm changing my predictions in the fucking predictor as well.
No tapas, no paella during the game, sir.
Oh.
Show your allegiance.
You really want to see Rodri lift the trophy?
More than
He does.
England,
To be fair, he actually does.
Fucking more than England to do, yeah.
Hey, Liam, remember the last match? Remember the last match?
Oh,
What did you say? You said not Gapo, right?
Yeah.
You know what it is today?
Who?
Not Morata.
Nah, not Morata, man. Nah, I can't have Morata. No, I can't have him getting the.
I'll fall out of my chair if Harry Kane gets his hands on that trophy. But not as much as Harry Kane will fall out of himself.
Yeah, he'll probably drop it, mate. He won't know what to do, will he? He won't know how to celebrate. He won't know how to pick it up.
He'll be like this. He'll be like, what's this? What's this thing called winning? Sorry.
It'd be too heavy for him.
He has to cry, don't he, at full time if we win? He has to cry.
He'll be on the pitch breaking down, yeah.
I hope he is crying.
I've already done it.
I've always respected Harry Kane, me.
Do you know what, right?
He's a great leader and captain.
It wouldn't surprise me, man, because I think if we won it today, I reckon he'd probably fucking turn up and bang 2 or 3 goals in.
Oh, I thought you was going to say something else. When you went bang 2 or 3, I thought, oh, here we go. This is Harry Kane. Like, then you went goals. I went, oh no, that sounds like him when he played for Tom.
Yeah, I went on about Kyle Walker, mate.
I'm very sorry, but blood's thicker than water. See, when I hear that national anthem, I remember what your kings and queens done to us over the years. But William Wallace suffered, everyone suffered. Fuck that. Come on, Spain. Come on.
Fuck it, I'm trying to watch football, not have a fucking history lesson.
All right. Well, you know what I've been saying. You know what? Foden's been coming on the last 2 matches. You know, you guys want Kane to score and all that, but Foden, if he's trending in the way he's trending, you know what? You know, he might be calling his name.
It would be sod's law after all this tournament to be so bad as he has been to turn up in a fucking final.
Yeah. So you know what? You want if he's gonna turn up, you want him to turn up, right?
Exactly.
So today might be that day.
But I think Luke Shaw had to have a good game today. He has a perfect game today for them to do well.
Yeah,
or at least try to do well.
You're gonna test him. If they're who we think they are, they're just gonna test him to see should he really be on this pitch?
Come on, boys. Fucking come on, man.
Gary, I've been an England fan for 14,443 days, all right?
That's a long time, Tom.
I'm due a win, right? I'm due.
You drew it, you deserve it, and you're going to get it.
Yeah. What a greedy bastard. What a greedy bastard. England haven't won a trophy from 1966. 58 years ago, and you're complaining about so many fucking days or years. Generations have passed when you won nothing.
Mr. Tom, tell him what I would tell him.
What you would tell him? Go fuck yourself, Mark.
Oh, that's not what I'd say. That's right. That's not what I would say.
Come on.
Mark, I would tell you. Mark, I would tell you. There's levels to this thing. You got Scotland. You got England. There's different levels. Some, just that's all. I'm sorry. That's how it works.
Rodri,
over here.
Rodri, I promise you, I've deleted every fucking tweet against you, bro. Just do your thing. Do your thing. Kukurea, you're the man. I love Chelsea.
Come on, England. Get it right up them.
Oh, look,
how far are you guys on?
I had in my bookcase.
1 minute 8.
Chris.
1 minute 27 seconds. Fuck
what are you?
Chicken wings? Masala?
Yeah, just hiding in my bookcase with some chicken
Oh,
wings.
brilliant.
Yeah.
We also get Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson's on Monday.
Lonzo, read the room. Come on.
Hi, Gary. How are you?
Check out your surroundings. Come on.
Oh, those are tomorrow. Okay.
1 minute 45, by the way.
Ooh, here he comes. Come on, Luke Shaw. There you go. Boom. There you go. Come on, Luke Shaw. Brilliant tackle. Come on, Luke.
Sorry,
That's out.
On your mouth. On your mouth.
Shaw just basically gave him the ball.
It'll be a cagey one, this, I reckon.
Hey, Gary, where are you at right now on the stream or on TV?
154.
Oof, okay.
232.
I'm on 216.
I'm literally like 4 seconds ahead of you.
You thought ahead of you, man?
Yeah, I'm on 242.
Yeah,
I'm on 226.
Do you know what my favourite thing about live streams when everyone's in different continents is how the best part of the live stream is just, where are you in the stream? Oh, what are you watching on? How far behind are you? Just, that's my most exciting part of it. Fuck football.
I'm the furthest back.
It's funny because I asked Gary first because he's also in America. We have a time difference.
No, but even you guys are ahead of me.
Oh, wow.
Lonzo, everybody has a time difference.
We have a time difference. We knew that.
He doesn't even go up, mate, does he?
Sorry, you're right.
The time difference is 58 years.
Compared to a lifetime, I'll take 58 years.
Take that, you bastards. 58 years. And it's still not coming home.
You know what? 58 compared to a lifetime? I don't know.
Come on, Bert. Fucking hell.
Liam, were you actually 12 at that time in 1966?
Come on, Gahy. There you go.
Sorry, what? I was too distracted by the smell of my chicken wings.
I wish I was, mate. I'd have seen my country win something then, wouldn't I?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, fuck. Jesus, mate. We look a bit sluggish, mate, to start with.
Oh my God. Everybody wants to just give the ball back to Spain.
England,
they don't even have to try and take it off us. We just hand it to them.
First corner going to Spain.
That's rare.
Was growing up.
We just look a bit, I don't know, like when we get the ball in midfield, we just want to play back all the time.
Do you not think you're saving energy?
What for? A rainy day? Well,
Maybe for 64 years.
well, mate, to be fair, mate.
Come on, Spain! I'm at the corner kicking a note.
You know, Mark, this will come back to haunt you. You know that, right?
I don't give a fuck. It haunts me to England in a fucking Euro final, bro. This is not a win-win for me.
It's going to be weird watching if Mark returns, because I believe, from what I know, Mark's only an international football streamer. I'm sure that'll change when the season starts. But it'll be weird to see you all on the same team, rather than Mark being all, guys, whatever you like, I like the opposite.
No, I think it'll come out that he was a secret Spurs fan all along, won't it?
Yeah.
He's a secret agent, Mark.
No, as soon as England get beat tonight, I'll be kicked off this stream forever.
Yeah, That would be the ultimate undercover
Come on.
betrayal. Very slow game.
I think the fullbacks, the wingers, are going to do a lot of defensive work tonight.
Yeah, it looks like it. He's got everyone beyond the ball, literally.
Are you surprised?
Well, compared to 3 years ago.
Kyle Walker.
I expected this a little bit, to be fair. I think we're going to just try and hit them on the counter, aren't we?
We've got the pace to do it, so.
William, have you not had one beer today, no?
Got a few ciders, mate. But do you know what, mate? I didn't have much on the Netherlands game either.
But you did get work the next day. Literally.
Look, mate. We just fuck.
Well.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really in the mood at the moment.
Ooh.
No, stop saying that. Saying England has come back from behind. Let's not try that one this time. How about we take a lead? Take a lead.
Yeah, but when that happens, we don't win games.
Well, it's always time to try something new.
Mate, come on. We're not stringing anything at the moment.
Panicking and doing silly passes.
They're on us, mate. Every time we got the ball, mate, they're on us.
Come on, Saka. Go.
Oh, there's a misplaced pass. Go on. Come on! Fucking hell! Sorry, there's my first rant. Rice has got to do better there. You can see why he plays better next to someone, can't you? In that defensive midfield role.
They'd do really well to put next to him in the future.
Pardon?
I'll give you a clue. His initials are KP.
Yeah, Calvin. Any chance? Phillips, the name? I don't know. KP Peanuts.
We should have had like a bet on beforehand. How long would it be before his name gets mentioned?
I suspect it's probably longer than you thought.
Probably. To be fair, mate, you held out well there.
Made it to
about wake up!
38 minutes, probably.
40 odd minutes into the spring itself.
I still stand what I said the other day, mate. If he was there, mate, he'd played quite a few minutes already, I reckon.
Yeah. I think once I honestly think once he realised that the Trent experiment wasn't going to work, I think that's when he would have brought in Calvin.
Yep.
Come on, get that fucking ball. This is where you want to got off profits.
Of course.
Fuck off, man. That was weak as shit. Bellham's, honestly, that was pathetic.
It wasn't Bellingham, it was fucking Luke Short at the 3 Some reason.
No, Bellingham just, on their TVs, just went down like he's been shot 20 times.
Okay.
He barely pushed him.
Come on, Philip Foden. I want a big game out of you.
Stefan, there's 10s and there's taking the piss, basically, as well.
Oh, mate, every time we lose, Oh, Jesus, fucking hell. Now we're cold.
Fuck off, John. hell.
Mate, it's a great tackle in the end, mate.
In the end, yeah, it fucking took like 3 or 4 hesitations to do it.
He fucking was risking it.
Jesus Christ, man.
There, mate.
His first touch is awful. Nice.
I'm not fulfilled with massive. Who's that?
Fuck off. I'm sure. I think.
Actually,
No, it's Walker. It's fine. Walker. Wait, ex-Tottenham's okay. Get the Tottenham players off. What's
Gareth Bale there for?
Yeah, what's that?
There you the old Spain fans tonight, ain't he?
Why is Robbie Keane and Gareth Bale there?
Yeah, for Spain, didn't they? Like they all are. All of them. It's like why is Mark Taylor here?
Why is
Rob
Bale in
Keane's
attack as well?
birthday the other day, and I only know that because he on the Leeds United Twitter they went happy birthday to Robbie Keane. I was like, why are you wishing him happy birthday? He couldn't wait to get off the fucking Titanic after he hit the iceberg.
Well, you
That's a fair point, Tom.
This start hasn't fulfilled me with any confidence. I've got to be on the show.
If we're still in the game in the 89th minute, anything can happen.
Spanish coach took out.
It's a funny old game, isn't it?
Walker. Yeah,
Walker.
Walker tried to take out the Walker tried to take the Spanish coach.
Liam, brace yourself. Trippier's warming up.
Should have saved your energy. Scott.
How that two evils, isn't it? You lose Walker, you get it.
This is way coming. We need to get our foot on the ball first and foremost.
Mate, it's awful at the moment, mate. This is fucking shocking at the moment.
We just had a goal kick and we just booted it to the other goalkeeper.
But what Harry Kane's not going to jump in the air either.
No, not nowadays, no.
If you're going to do that, mate, you might as well have fucking Ivan Toney up front, mightn't you? I'll play the ball with the ball.
Is this on ITV as well?
Yeah, both ITV and BBC.
Yeah.
Only because
I'm
England.
going to go for it. I'm going to try and go for a fucking ITV song.
Mate, they're getting too much time out on this right hand, left hand side of theirs at the moment.
Yo, wake up! Foot on the ball, calm, and run with it, for fuck's sake. Not into trouble, obviously. Or dirty corner. Oh, Liam, have you got your brownie still?
My brownie.
Yeah.
It's in the fridge, mate. It's in the fridge. Nice bit of chocolate brownie and vanilla ice cream.
That would taste like everything I want to taste like.
Nice little brownie.
Open up, Walker. Open up, you quick. Go. Oh, yeah.
So that's positive. That's more positive, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, as Ben White, it'd be on a 10 pence onto Hurricane's head.
But that's what you want with Cucurella, mate. That's what Ben White and Saka done so well against him.
Come on.
I think Trent Arnold would be dangerous, mate. Can you imagine Trent and Saka against him? Fucking hell.
Pure pace going at his legs. Oh.
Tom's eating chicken wings.
Ooh.
Eating something.
Oof.
That was awful.
Shit, come on, mate. You got to make sure your fucking corners count tonight, mate. Jesus. Just worries me, though. We play backwards, don't we, so much?
We do, but it's such slow and passive, so it's easy for the opposition defender to do as well.
Excuse me a minute.
Yeah, no worries. When Alonso just disappeared into the face of the earth, he's like, no, I need to go and do something. He's so busy.
Gee, mate, fucking, what is that? Mate, fuck me, what is that?
How panicking like that?
Fucking hell.
Right,
Good ball.
Walker again.
Good ball.
wherever you are. Walker, Walker, please. Walker, Walker, where are you? Oh, oh.
Oh, mate, Kane just literally doesn't go up for anything, mate. Have you noticed it?
He's just there. He's literally there as a body. That's it. And even then, he doesn't use it properly. Right, Walker, can you get back in the game, please? Wherever you are.
This is what I'm saying, though, mate. Saka Cucurella.
Oh,
Foden, come on!
If he look, let's take him off quickly. Put him on a Man City shirt underneath that England shirt. And play out a fucking world class player then.
Mate, just keep getting Saka.
That'll stick to his feet. That'll stuck to his foot like that, and it'll be bang 1-0. On Man City team, we can't do that.
Fucking sucks.
Someone's got so much pace still at his age. He was twice there. He is so slow supporting Saka. Oh, Walker. Where was the support for Saka? Literally, Saka was on his own there. He needed the overlap to fucking. He done the job of getting Cucurella out. He needed the overlap. The Walker. We weren't there.
You're only going to get one or two of them from Cole Walker, mate, a half.
That's a joke. And we know Trent and Ben White would be literally on it back every time, in sync, non-stop.
Mm-hmm.
This is where what I always mean, mate, when they get into these little positions. Out, Watchalong. Well done. He don't know how to jump, mate, Harry Kane, mate, honestly. It's like he's got glue stuck to his feet.
If he knew how to jump, he'd be lethal, ironically. Just on that, actually, you notice he stopped jumping the second Mourinho left Tottenham.
The reason why Kane can't jump is because he has Skechers cleats on.
Oh, he's doing partnership. Yeah, I noticed that. Partnership.
Yeah.
So that's it all, mate. I want to go to Germany. I've had a Nike ad. No, I'm going to go to Skechers.
Yeah. So there's Zinchenko from what I saw.
Yeah,
Come on, mate. Fucking hell. Do you know what I mean?
It's basic. But yeah, was it Kane Zinchenko? It's a third player. I think it's a third player.
It's all basic shit at the moment, though, mate.
Oh, fuck off, Declan. Come on, wake up.
Mate, he's fucking hard. I don't think that's a great tournament, mate. I honestly really don't.
He does that when Gareth threw under the bus with put him alongside Trent, and then put the kid next to him, and then put Conor Gallagher next to him. Before he decided actually we'll put the kid next to him instead for the knockout stages. He hasn't had that consistent partner from the get-go.
Yeah. Yeah, it don't help.
But now he's literally having to do. He even said the role he played for England is completely different to that he does at Arsenal.
Get up, mate. Get up.
Brownie's on Fox.
At Arsenal, he pushes forward a bit. He pushes that forward a little bit more. Whereas with England, he has to play deeper. I have no idea, actually. I just don't know.
Do you know, see,
1 o'clock, was it? Is it 1 o'clock?
They'll be saying what channel is it on?
Do you know in Scotland, anytime that you try to sign into ITV, Reed addresses you back to STV Scotland.
Bloody hell.
We're not allowed to watch it.
So, like,
Go on, Phil.
how is this person doing? So, he must be lost. Turn it back over.
I'm going back on the BBC.
Done well there, Foden. He done well there to get that foul. Mate, we got to exploit fucking Cucurella, mate.
Yeah, the thing is, our players know what Cucurella is all about as well. Be it Foden, Saka, Declan, whoever. We all know what Cucurella is.
You say Cucurella, but the thing is, when Saka has the ball, some people need to be coming, either overlapping or cutting through or something. They're all just standing there watching him.
Yeah.
Coming in, they're always late. As soon as the ball is going to him, you should be sprinting to the spot.
Yeah.
He won't get it to you if you're there, but he's looking for people. He's always sees red shirts.
Let's see if Kane jumps up for this one. Mate! Oh, there was a little leap. There was a little leap.
Public service announcement. Don't support a team that plays in white and buy greasy chicken wings during a European final. I was so careful, but accidents happen. I didn't shit myself, Alonso. It's all right.
Okay.
Just a bit of chicken. It was just a bit of sauce, just a bit of chicken sauce on the white top.
Yeah, Mr. Tom.
Well played, Tom.
Too much information. Nobody needs to know
any
of
that.
that.
As well.
Nobody needed anything actually that you have to say.
Oh.
Yeah, I've gone to Plan B. Crisps.
Well done, Hart.
Like the safer option.
What kind of crisp, Tom?
Oh my God, mate! We're giving it away again.
Wake up!
Mate, we're not, mate. We just do the same shit we always do, don't we?
I'm glad you asked, Alonso, because I went to my local crisp emporium and got myself some kebab flavoured crunch it in the X-Cup formation.
Well played, Tom.
Yeah.
Rev, come on, make a
That's
call.
a book, Rev. Get your book out. Get your book out. He's got to be booked for that, surely. If he's not booked for that, mate, that's fucking dreadful.
Fuck off, Carvajal, you dickhead.
How's he not booked him for that, mate? He's fucking ahead of him. He knows what he's doing. Fucking same old shit with these refs, isn't it?
Carvajal, man. What a punk, man. I can't stand Carvajal.
Oh.
That Real Madrid punk. Carvajal. God. He's arrogant, you know.
Did you just call a grown man a punk?
Yeah.
Don't call your party.
Isn't it?
Again, Kane.
Don't get the ball at your feet. Yes, maybe no. Oh, yeah.
Oh. Mate, it's just fucking a panic every time, though, don't they? Just panic.
Shit in the bed. That's what they've been doing their whole game.
Come on.
Come
on, fuck's sake. What is... He books him! He fucking books him! You are one fucking corrupt prick, you are, mate. You fucking muppet. Apologies.
Could have said worse, let's be honest.
Jesus, man, come on. Oh my God.
He literally got the ball. He literally got the ball, but follow through. That was it. But he can't control the follow through because obviously he's there. But he literally had the ball. Okay, yeah, cool. But Carvajal takes Saka out completely. No attempt to get the ball whatsoever. No, he did. Don't worry about us.
What were you doing? Did he dive? Was that for diving?
No. He was challenged for the ball, but he got the
ball.
Right,
okay.
He didn't fall away, but in the follow through, he's accidentally caught the Spanish player. He got booked for it. But Carvajal 2 minutes ago, that completely takes out Saka in the middle of the pitch, makes no attempt for the ball, and the ref gives a free kick and that's it. No booking, no nothing. That's what he gets off. Because the consistency is like, well, you're in red, you're okay. You're in white, you're English, so you're of course.
It reminds you of a certain Champions League tie at the Nou Camp, don't it?
You know. Or a certain Champions League final in Paris
You can even go that far and put Chelsea Barcelona at Stamford Bridge in that semi-final, mate.
Yeah, 2008. Never mind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Drogba. That's a disgrace. That's an effing disgrace.
How far are you guys on now?
26.
Liam, was that semi-final? Liam, was that semi-final 2010, right? 2010.
Was it 2010? Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay.
When Gus Hiddink was in the first time round.
That when Drogba was talking to the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went mental, didn't he?
It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace.
Don't get me wrong, I hate Chelsea, but that was one of the most disgraceful.
It was corruption at its finest, that was. You couldn't odds of corruption.
Personally, I slept really well that night, I must admit. So.
We didn't mind ourselves after that. We loved it, the tears and all that. But at the same time, as a neutral, you've got to say, well, hang on, about us, we'll be pissed as well.
Oh, objectively, it was as dodgy as a £6 note, but still.
Didn't Fernando Torres score in that game or the semi-final?
No, it was. Well, this is before Fernando Torres came. The one that we're on about that was when we had there like Michael Ballack and all that sort of guys and all that. Torres came up 2 years later.
Go on.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Iniesta scored for Barca.
Go on.
Is it Essien, Chelsea, in that game?
Okay.
My personal favourite Barcelona Champions League memory is when they scored in injury time at Ellen Road and then Lee Bowyer and Alan Smith tried to beat up Rivaldo.
Typical Alan Smith and Lee Bowyer, isn't it?
Yep. Put it this way, they were not impressed that Barcelona had the temerity to equalise in injury time. They were not happy.
Tom, I've got one over on you. I'm from Dundee, and Dundee United have never been. Dundee United have never been beat in any competition from Barcelona. Uefa Cup 1987, Gary Lineker played for them, Mark Hughes played for them, and Dundee United beat them in the Uefa Cup.
I was going to say, if you only played them twice, not you.
No, we played them 4 times, bro.
Oh, that's like Norway and Brazil. They've never lost to Brazil, which is quite random. These things happen. Weird quirks in the sport.
Come on.
Do you know what was actually brilliant? It wasn't brilliant, but the first time Barcelona beat Dundee United at Tannadice Park was
Just get fucking Kane on, mate. There's no point Harry Kane being on this pitch, mate. Do you know that?
Thierry Henry scored his first goal for Barcelona when he left Arsenal.
Oh, that's time I'll get. 2007.
But Dundee United went 1-0 up at that point.
Sorry, who scored their first goal for Barcelona?
Henry's first goal for Barcelona was in a friendly against Dundee United.
Fucking hell, mate. Look at us.
It looked like Harry Kane tried to pass it to himself in the middle of the box, but he wasn't in the middle of the box.
Oh, there you go. Hey. So our first guys are getting kicked in the stomach.
Come on, Spain.
A lot of YouTubers who don't want their videos to do well because I keep getting notifications for such and such video. I'm like, who's going to watch your video? And I know there are a lot of people that don't like football, but come on now.
I want Nico Williams at Arsenal. Why are you giving a free kick that way? Why are you giving a free kick to England?
In the chest.
And you gave him a yellow card, for fuck's sake.
Mark, I love your colored glasses. They're great.
I know you see him quite up, mate, when fucking Kane got booked and there was nothing for the other geezer.
Look, I know you're.
Fuck it, it's a handball. Declan, you fucking handled
Handball there,
that.
that
You
ain't handball.
handled
It's not
that.
that necessarily that is handball.
Declan handled the ball before he got fucking kicked in the
the
chest.
boys, the Scottish boys come to the surface now. We want
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The
Rate the
Scottish is coming
referee in
out.
out of 47.
Kept quite quiet though, didn't he? When they fucking took Saka down,
yeah.
it's like a fucking mute.
No, I was trying to get on par with you guys in time on TV.
Up, lads, wake up.
A likely story.
I will pay Bellingham. That's got to be a foul, ref.
It's a fucking foul.
He done the right thing there, the ref. He did the right thing there. He tried to play the advantage. I'll give him that one.
Shut up, Roger.
This is like watching the old fan zone on Sky when it first came out. You had one fan for one team, one fan for the other team. And they're all sitting there going, rah, 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 rah. The other one goes, rah, 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 rah. And then when the ref goes the other way, he then goes, rah, 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 rah. The other one's like, rah, rah, rah. And all that.
Fucking hell.
Well, ref.
I won't be too bad fucking Foden. Foden came, man. They're just fucking doing fuck all, ain't they? It's just fucking.
Tom, the only thing I will say to come back on that, David Raya, for me, is the best goalkeeper in the world. And I love him. So I have
the best in the world.
Yeah. He's my favourite Arsenal player.
That was a weird way of saying Eddie Nketiah.
You know what? I had that on my bingo card. Tom's bingo card. What's he gonna say? So far, we got 2. There's about 5 more
Don't let
coming.
him run through like that.
Mr. Tom.
Yep. We need more Eddie in this game. I mean, not just this match. I mean, needs more Eddie Nketiah. Eddie warming the bench at Arsenal is boring.
Should have stopped taking off my hands.
This is hard work, isn't it, already? Fucking hell.
I know it's a captain, but he's on a booking anyway, taking off at half time. Either put Ollie Watkins on, like he did the other night, or Tony, one of the two. Pick a potato.
Well, mate, I tell you what, mate. If you're going to play this kind of game, you might as well have Ivan Toney up front. Who's going to bully the centre back? You know what I mean? Who's going to work and really?
Actually paying for a penalty, seriously. He runs into Declan's arm and falls to the floor. I kid you not.
Mate, Rice is having a fucking mare, mate.
This is going to end up 0-0 penalty shootout. I fucking know it.
What's going on?
What the fuck?
We're going to call that. What we're going to do with it. Kane, fuck off and kick the ball. Dickhead.
Right, Rice should give away a penalty there. That's a fucking penalty every day of the week.
I'll remember that. I'll remember that. We're taking notes, aren't we, guys?
Yeah,
See,
you
we
can
leave
do
it
it
on
in
a Sunday,
He goes
though.
against England.
You know, you get on the second one. So when it happens to England, they don't see it. That's how the yellow card worked the first time. So just worry what you ask for. You might get it. This will be a little bit late, but it'll be.
Hit it.
Oh, Lord. I've got 113 comments waiting for me to press the button.
So, I hope so.
No, I'm just saying because I
yeah,
went to
you
private
put
chat, so I
yeah,
can't
just
see the
go
comments.
back, yeah.
But they're still building up. I wonder how many of them Stefan.
I wonder how many of them are saying, fuck you, Mark.
Those are just the ones written by me.
You're not even counting emojis.
Go on, Nico. Go on, Nico.
Hey, you can jump, mate. Fuck's sake.
You ain't gonna jump for love or money, mate. Look, just tactically, mate. We just, I think he's destroying us, mate. Honestly, like nothing's going up to him.
You're going to him, but you're not.
It's fucking awful, mate.
Just there, like, oh, what is this round thing coming to my head?
He's just so fucking slow as well, isn't he?
Nico Williams has been the best player on the pitch so far.
Come on, win it, mate. They don't want to win it. That's the fucking do the bread and butter.
Damn it. Come on, Nico. Go on, Nico.
Go on, oh, fuck off, Jude.
Mate, he's his whole midfield's just not doing anything.
Tom, if you had a choice of Rafinha or Nico Williams right now, who would you take?
Rafinha, because he's a god.
Brilliant tackle. Go on.
I will say Nico Williams hasn't scored a penalty at Brentford to keep Leeds in the Premier League, so Rafinha does have that going in his favour, to be fair to him.
Don't forget the crawling from one end of the pitch to the other.
That's true. That's true.
I don't like this.
Not that I take any opportunity to dig out Jesse Marsh, because I'm not that sort of person. But I'm totally that sort of person. But anyway, only Jesse Marsh could have Rafinha in his team and then go, no, you know what? We're going to play the penis formation where we all play through the middle. Genius.
Do you want a controversial one?
Go on.
Yeah, go for that.
You'd even better playing Bellingham in a false nine. Fun?
Why not just play Ollie Watkins there?
I think
I'm not even really sure if that's the answer at the moment because the way we're playing. Go on, Stones. Go on, Stones. Let's read scores after what we said. Oh, mate, now we've committed. Fucking hell.
Comments have gone up 20% since I mentioned the number of comments. Just saying. And I bet again it's Stefan not trying to spite me at all. I don't know if it is. Just saying.
Yeah, that's a great rub by John Stones, by the way.
Imagine if he'd gone and scored.
Oh, man. After I changed my predictions.
I know we're going to get 3-1 out of this at the moment, mate.
No.
Be lucky we just get over one goal.
I'd swap Kane with you at the moment, I tell you. But then again, I couldn't trust you up there, so I wouldn't. But
I'll tell you, I'm very good at kicking, but a ball against the guys.
I'll tell you exactly how it would happen. Mark would receive the ball, and then he would score a 95-yard own goal, Then he would rip his England shirt.
Oh,
off and
come
go,
on, that's
"Oh,
fucking lazy.
I was Scottish all along."
Mate, that's so fucking lazy for Manu, mate. So lazy.
Tom, I would aim for the guy with the pint in his hand and the pie as well, and the rosette, and open goal, I'd be hitting it straight arm.
Come on, guys.
Based on how this game's going, I'd like to officially congratulate the the 5 players that won 3 goals on sharing the golden boot 5 ways, because no one in this game's overturning that.
The 2 of them were fucking on for it as well, the irony.
Yeah. Only one of them needs to score and they get it, don't they?
Mate, this is fucking hard.
Come on.
Saka finally had a runner and just didn't pass it.
Brian, you were actually right about the golden boot. You were right about the guys missed that game where Kane scored.
Rosie, that's a funny comment.
I'm not receiving the comments. Is the bad?
They're hilarious.
When it's Rosie, it's all bad.
Rosie's a lovely girl.
But she means well.
Nah, Rosie's great.
Fucking Mark Guy did his job again. Pick was like, do I come out? Do I stay put? Do I come out? Do I stay put? What do I do? What do I do?
Yeah, he was nice to him.
Mate, it's not. It's fucking. We got no composure in there. We've got no like.
It's playing with fear. It seems like it anyway. I'd love to know what he said to try and motivate yourself for the kickoff.
I'm currently speaking to a girl where she said to me, "Hey, you watching football?" She's English. I said 100% fuck England. She went, haha, rude. Really?
Harold Kane.
Saw Morata go through, at which point I got nervous till I realised it was Morata.
Oh yeah, that Chelsea Legion. That Juventus Legion.
Kane, what are you doing again, mate? Well done, Bellingham. Go on.
Ref!
Well done.
Have we even been in their penalty box?
A couple times. Nothing major though. Walker just wants a free kick there.
God, Kane, come on.
Rodri literally just saved Spain's ass as well. As you'd expect.
That's a big block, that is, mate. I reckon that's going in, mate.
Yeah.
Keeper looks flat-footed.
Why have you got Declan and Luke Shaw? Why is Luke Shaw taking the free kicks?
I couldn't tell you. I'm not Gareth Southgate.
Why is that a free kick?
Shoved him in the back.
I said...
He didn't play the ball. And he shoved him in the back.
Listen, about a tiny little touch. No way. I'm not having that. That is pure shit.
Gary,
Right away for a letter mark.
Deal with him, please.
Mark. Take off those glasses, put the other ones on, the clear ones, so you can see clearly now.
That is shit. I said I do like a small hand on the back. I'll just fall over. Free kick.
He might take glass off infused like that.
If that's the foul you want, then Harry Kane should have got the foul instead of the yellow, because guess what? His hand was on his back.
Come on, get up, son.
Oh, you bastard. Fall in your fucking ass.
Oh, you fucker.
Did
See the way? Did you see the way that Rodri bent over on his ankle there.
Hopefully.
Does that mean he's out for the next
He's got
season?
a season injury.
He's out for the season and we'll be back till 2025?
No. It was on the previous free kick. Kick in there. Kick fucking Saka's ass.
What do you know? I thought it was
The state of you. The absolute state of you now.
Listen to this. Listen to you. Take out Saka.
Mate,
and then
mate.
tomorrow you're going to be like, Saka, why aren't you playing?
You know what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to caption that 1 minute 18, 10 seconds, yeah, right? I'm going to
You call for Saka to get taken out. And then in a couple of we'll be like, why isn't Saka playing? Come on. Mark. Watch what you say.
I'm not watching nothing. Fucking nation against nation here.
Call for the injuries on the non-Arsenal players, but for the Arsenal players, behave yourself.
blow up. Half time. Well, it's the same old, isn't it? Kane's robbing a living. And we've created fuck all. Apart from that Phil Foden chance.
Probably something, I'll tell you that much.
Let's see.
Mate, it's just... you know when you're playing FIFA, yeah, right, and you only have the striker up front just in case he gets one shot and one goal. He can't do anything else. That's him, innit? That's him. He literally cannot do anything else. I reckon Gary would have had a better performance up there.
Whoa.
Yeah, no.
I bet Liam would do better if you want to, you're trying to be.
Well, damn right I'll do better, mate. Damn right I'll do better.
What?
I want him to prove me wrong, but he never does, mate. He never ever does.
William, you should never sign a player out in Euros. But if you had got offered Musiala and Nico Williams, would you take it?
Why are we back on that? Of course I'll take fucking Musiala or Nico Williams. But that's neither here or there at the moment. I'm talking about fucking Harold Kane up front.
Yeah, I think he's got the least amount of touches.
He's a trophy dodger. Mate.
You can see why, can't you? You watch him. I just watch him, yeah. Right? I just watch him. Now I sit there and I think, I can see why you ain't won fuck all. I actually watch him and think now. I sit there and think, I can see now why Spurs won fuck all. I can see why you've won fuck all because you don't fucking do much. Well, you don't. You're not. He's not bringing the best out of these players, out of the team whatsoever. But what'll happen is, right, he'll get a fucking penalty and score that, and then everyone think, oh, yeah, he's played well. I couldn't believe it when I looked and he's got 3 goals.
Told you the other night. Don't mind
fucking 3 goals. But do you know what I mean? When you look at the 3 goals, they're just like literally a penalty, and he couldn't miss the other 2. And yet again, even Gary would have scored them.
No, keep me and Harry name. Don't say Harry and my name in the same sentence, please.
Well, Harry Gary.
No. No. If we're friends,
Harry and Tom don't rhyme.
I call you a friend, but I would never put your name and Harry's in the same sentence. All right? I just did, but keep Harry's name out your mouth when you talk about me. Is that a cat fight about to happen? This might be the most action we've seen on this stream.
What did you?
I'll tell you something, Stefan. My son Bobby jumps on him and he does.
My dogs will do a better job with him, and that's saying something. One of them 6 months old.
Actually, I just want to see if he's gone to bed or not yet.
Mr. Tom, hopefully you don't have to go to sleep early because you're going to be tired soon, the way this match is going.
It's very much going the distance, isn't it?
You mean 120 minutes?
Well, the battery on my earbuds lasts 4 hours, so they're still that at least.
Yeah.
Oh, dear God.
I tell you, Luke Shaw's actually been very good in the first half. against you, Mal.
Stefan, who's making excuses though, Stefan? What channel? It's pathetic.
Oh.
I keep saying it, keep myself up, but I keep saying it. Last World Cup should have been Kane's last tournament. We should have used the year and a half, 2 years we had between the World Cup and now to blood in the future striker number one. But no, we'll stick with Harry Kane. Even in the qualifiers, it's bog useless. He offers nothing, unless it's a tapping for him. He offers nothing. I'm sick of it. In the biggest game since 3 years ago, from a just point of view, the biggest game for his country now, yet again, he's gone missing. Like he did 3 years ago, he's gone missing.
Didn't he miss penalties against France in World Cup, or was it one of the person that took the penalty and just missed it? Did you take both of them, right?
No, he scored a penalty against France in the World Cup, but he got a second penalty against Scotty against Rose. It's still later. Even 3 years ago, Alonso, 3 years ago in the semi-final against Denmark, in extra time, it was 1-1. We got a penalty. He actually missed the penalty, but got the rebound.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
I'm sick of the excuses. Oh, Harry. If he was so if he was so great, he would have won something by now. Club and domestically. He would have won something.
I was talking to my boss. He's a big Harry Kane fan, and we're talking about how much Harry Kane always overachieves, or underachieves rather, and that would be what he's known for. Is he'll always follow it. Seems like and every penalties or with Spurs now at Bayern Munich, he always has a big scoring record, but he can't really capitalize when it comes to England, or club for that matter. So at what point do they change directions, appoint a new captain, and also get a constant goal scorer per country?
Chris Nix won. He did 0-0 half time. Correct score.
We're building 7-1, something like that.
Do you know what? I know. I still got this fucking sneaky feeling we're gonna fucking rob this.
How though? With Kane still playing, how?
Well, no, he'll have to come off. He'll have to come off, won't he? But I don't know. It's something telling me. Maybe I'm deluded. I don't know. But you watch.
So you think Harry Kane will not play 120 minutes if it goes that far today?
He did 120 minutes the other night, did he?
Is this the last one?
This
is the last one. Why are we in the
final? Why are we in the final? Why are we in the final today?
You know the answer, but does Southgate
know
the
I want the answer from you. I want you to
not
tell
because
me.
of Harry Kane. Let's get it right. It's not because of Harry Kane.
Because he substituted Harry Kane.
You know why? Because you're a deep team. You put in any one of your strikers, I bet you get something out of them. And guess what? The other two are hungry. They should.
No, I think he will, mate. I think he will. I think he will substitute him. Yes, I think he will. Like, don't get me wrong, 1-0 down, yeah, right? He's probably going to get someone up there with him. But I don't see Harry Kane for 120 minutes. I just don't see it at the moment, unless he has a totally different second half.
Well, here's one thing: if Saka takes Cucurella 1-on-1, maybe it doesn't matter if Harry Kane gets 120 minutes or not. So there you go. Harry Kane.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Saka hasn't taken Cucurella enough to punish Spain yet, so maybe he's saving it, but hopefully not. Hopefully he's gonna just go ahead and just do it. Maybe he's been told not to, but. I think that's because guess what? On the left-hand side, do you feel comfortable or confident anything's going to happen on that left side? No, right? Up Saka's side, Saka's side, you know something's going to happen. He's either going to cut in, he's going to make the right pass, and Walker's going to make that run, right? We don't see that enough on the left side, so we don't see anything come up that left side enough unless it's on a break, right? And then it falls apart because they try to dribble through defenders, and guess what? Spanish players just stand there and take the ball off of them and go back the other way.
Yeah.
When it comes up the right hand side, guess what? That's the only time we're going to maintain possession in the final third. You know.
My concern is this midfield. I don't see our midfield is. I'm not going to be able to handle 120 minutes against this side because they keep the ball for quite a long while, don't they? You see what they were like at the back end of Holland, mate. They're on their feet, and like I just don't like. He was struggling. I think Declan Rice is fucking exhausted now. I honestly think he's exhausted. But we'd have to proper change it up if we got extra time.
Yeah, but you're all forgetting the thing. If we do actually win this, you're forgetting the real main thing. Is that
no nonsense? Nonsense alert!
If we win this,
nonsense
who's
alert!
Who's going to lift the trophy? Because I have it by God authority that John Terry is in Germany right now.
Nonsense alert! I told you, people. I told you.
Chelsea in England
To wait for the nonsense.
How fucking brilliant if he got on that pitch with the armband on and everything.
Who's coming in for Declan Rice?
No one's coming in for Declan Rice. That's the problem, isn't it? There is no one there at the moment to cover Declan Rice's position. Like he's literally the player.
I was just looking to see if somebody's name changed.
There is no one, mate. Like he's literally the player in the team. We can't afford to be off the pitch, even though I naturally don't think he's playing great whatsoever at the moment. But who is there to bring him on in that position? There ain't no one.
They have been in replacement for years, so he's the guy in that position.
Like what will happen is we know what will happen, won't we? Conor Gallagher will come on. Conor Gallagher will be the player that comes on, and probably like, do you know what, mate? Like watching that first half, right? Like I wouldn't even be at first to put Bellingham in the false nine and then bring Gallagher on in midfield as well, because I think Bellingham would do more up front than what Harry Kane is, and you've seen already Bellingham's jumping for balls.
Yeah, you know what? As much as Rice looks tired, Kane is tired because he's not going to get in the box. Never going to get in the box with any kind of authority. So you know what? You got two strikers there that are rested. You got two strikers there that are rested.
Tony would be the ideal one, but I think yet again, if you want to go and win the game and want that half a chance, then I think Watkins has proven himself, isn't he? After Wednesday night.
Well, you know what? You've gotten from both of them.
Yeah.
No matter what you say, you've gotten it from both of them. They win. They score different ways. They help out the team different ways.
Ooh.
I mean, Watkins did one thing, right? And when he came in, but Tony came in and helped with the assist, I believe, and put a ball away in a penalty kick, right? So I think you can't lose either way you go, but you need to make sure you pull that trigger quickly. Because Spain eventually will take the 70% possession and do something with it eventually. You're asking for your defense to hold up, right?
I'll give him 65 30 minutes.
And then Shaw to hold up for, possibly 120 minutes. I don't think you want to go to 120 minutes. Right? Mark is joining us. Oh, you got it.
Yeah, Mark's back. But yeah, but it's second half.
How was your papaya? Or was it tapas?
Was good. It was Popeyes.
What do you reckon old Ali McCoy's at tonight?
I've not listened to him at all, bro. I've not listened to him.
Won't be giving it one of them again, will he?
Was he? Did you watch the Paddy Power advert from Scotland yesterday? It was fucking brilliant. It was
hey Mark.
So funny.
Yeah. Mark, do you make papaya?
There you go. Spain to make the sub already. Zupermendi's coming on.
Hey Mark, do you make paella?
No, I don't. Do you?
Who's coming off then?
No.
I haven't said he's coming off yet. They're just showing that he's ready to come on for Spain. Doesn't look like we're doing any subs though.
Nah, we won't do nothing, mate. We won't do nothing till 70 minutes, mate, or if we go 1-0 down.
I'm 1-0 down the next hit. But oh no, bollocks! Get them all on quick. I'll say today.
Which half of you is English, Alonso?
Who's Zubimendi signed for?
Mate, Rodri hasn't come out, mate.
So my dad's side.
He looks like Rodri to me.
Oh, don't say that.
Potentially. I think
Sorry,
Zubimendi.
mate. You fucking wanted him off the pitch with a fucking injury. You did at one point.
Zubimendi.
Yeah, but I don't want him off the pitch with no injury, do I?
Zubimendi, though, I don't think he's left yet. He's still at the same club we know before. Sociedad still. He hasn't left, as far as I'm aware. He wants to.
I think, do you know what? I actually think that you're right. I think fucking Rodri is off here.
Yeah, I think Rodri's off, mate.
England are coming back out anyway.
Come on, boys. You've got 45 minutes to make yourselves fucking immortal.
You fucking
Heroes. Legends.
Morata's got the fucking armband.
Well, it's captain anyway.
Hey, Liam, no. Liam, no. No Murata.
Well, that's
Yeah.
captain.
my
Morata's
God.
captain anyway. He's not. That doesn't
What
mean
are you saying about Morata?
No,
Morata's got
No
the fucking
Morata.
armband.
he is the captain. Morata's the captain.
no, not today.
Rodri's the captain.
No, Rodri's second. Rodri's vice captain.
Oh, don't get a hoodie. It's getting a bit
No,
nippy out here.
Almost off. It sounds like somebody's saying on the.
Yeah, Rodri. Rodri off. Rodri is off. Zubimendi.
Rodri is off.
Yeah. Fucking good with both.
Rodri is the most important player. Is what they're
Let's
saying
not
in
get
my
twisted.
ears.
Let's not get twisted. Zubimendi coming off of Rodri is a good replacement. Let's be honest.
Slag.
He's not Rodri level, but he's still a good player to come in.
I'll tell you what, if you don't win this now, you Rodri off this, you have
This
no
is
chance ever
this is
winning a
Southgate
tournament.
moment right here.
Yeah, this is like on a play.
Their best player just came off. So what do? Guess what? You tone it down even more. You know, as opposed to turn it up.
Slow it down even more. Now Pace FC. Even the Bugabrees.
You can't moan about that.
I always thought that Morata was like the Spanish version of Harry Kane.
Lamar being number 19, has there ever been a player's age that has matched so closely to their shirt number in at elite
Johnson?
level of football?
No, never mind.
Trying to think someone who was 99.
Wait. Was it Bernatelli? Wasn't it Bernatelli?
Says Rodri's out for an injury on SofaScore. So.
I hope he's out for a year, huh, Gary?
Oh, well, you know what? If that's what happened to him, I'm sorry to hear. I'm sorry to hear that you're injured for a whole year. Huh?
Jotted down there.
That is terrible. I don't like football players getting hurt. I want to see them out there.
Has Brownlee taken Spanish lessons?
You know what? If there's a,
I don't know what he's saying, man.
You probably don't want to know. Reality, you probably don't want to know.
Yeah. Don't put that in the. Don't put it in the translator. You might get in trouble.
So no. Did I say the quiet part out loud?
Shit.
1-0.
Fuck's sake!
Defend FC went to sleep. The irony.
You know I'm going to
You get fucking Rodri off, mate, and fucking we go 1-0 down.
Opened up.
Wow.
The defense was all over the place.
Kyle Walker.
Yeah, you just stand there going, what happened?
It's a fucking good finish, though. It's a good finish, isn't it?
He was wide open. He could not miss that.
Still got to go. Still got to do it, mate.
Fucking joke. Bottled it again.
Wow, that's just too much space.
Mate, it's just funny, mate.
Nico Williams.
Bottling it again.
Arsenal, bring this boy to the fucking carpet. Bring this boy to the carpet.
Yeah, he's pretty fair. He's got to fucking finish it for now, isn't he?
40 million release clause
Wow.
on this guy.
Oh
Come
my
on,
God.
Nico.
Another
You look good in
Oh
it, red.
my God, why is he left alone in so much space?
Because Kyle Walker's awareness is non-existent. He's too busy looking at the next sort to get knocked up. Shit his wife
Unacceptable.
with.
Wow.
Fucking pathetic.
Oh, Harry Kane. Ugh.
It's maybe
Okay.
good for you guys. It's
Oh,
maybe good for
Well,
you
that
guys.
guy-
You'll have to open up.
Let's give Gareth
Well,
a
you
new
know what?
contract. We've got to start off a final, guys. Let's
Yeah,
give him a new contract. Fuck off.
Yeah.
You need to
Wow.
open up here, so
This is playing out, I guess, the way England want. They don't like to take the lead, I guess. So here we
Maybe
go.
not.
Here we go. They're gonna see. We'll
Maybe
see if
that's
they
what-
wake up.
The more you do this, the luck's going to run out.
No, we only
We got
got
to try and get the ball first,
we
mate.
got
That's the problem.
45 minutes to figure out if the luck's run out.
Fucking hell, mate! What's going on here,
Walker, wake up!
mate? Fucking disaster,
2-0. Almost.
Wow, you don't say that.
mate. Mate, they're all
Don't
over
say
the
that.
fucking place now, mate.
Literally, our defence has gone to sleep. Walker is throwing us all over the place. He can't fucking defend to save his fucking life. And John Stones just stands like a fucking statue.
God damn.
Long ball in the middle. Oh my God.
Oh, wake up!
Jesus fucking hell. Well, if we one thing we've done in the whole tournament is done it the hard way. So
Do it the hard way, take the fucking piss. Sick of doing
Be
it
a
the
lot
hard
cooler
way.
if we rattled off 5 goals in the next 10 minutes.
be nice, wouldn't it? Can't get near the ball though, mate.
Oh, Bellingham, you lucky twat.
Mate, he's lucky there again. He's got that tendency, isn't he, mate, to do that.
That was a frustration lunge as well.
Alright,
He would have seen red if he'd made contact.
bringing back the second half wins.
This is the problem, mate. We don't play to our strengths whatsoever.
Southgate doesn't allow it.
Come on, play it out right left. It's a shit ball again, Bellingham.
Oh,
That is fucking shocking, mate. That is fucking shocking. That is fucking shocking for Bellingham, mate. Like, you got to fucking be clinical with your passing.
oh, the two Arsenal legends, Lehman and Seaman in the stands talk to each other.
Mate, honestly, I just don't fucking get how fucking these players can't make a fucking 5-yard pass.
Always like David Seaman.
Mm.
It's in your neck of the woods. The team's neck of the woods. Yeah.
There's always been something about David Seaman that sat right with me.
Well, I was thinking about it like that the other day. If you talk about the last 25 years, like who are ultimate England legends, he's actually an ultimate England legend, isn't he? Just because of Euro 96.
Yeah.
Like, I'd probably say him,
Ian Shearer,
Gascoigne, definitely.
Gaza, yeah. Adams, see as well. What he's going through.
I wouldn't put him on the Seaman level, though.
Oh, no, I'm saying because he's defence. Who else was there? I think now. Teddy.
No, he's a good
Well,
player.
They're not all faith healer.
Oh, fucking hell, mate. I tell you, mate. The whole game's been fucking like this.
That came 2 years later, the faith healer. That Ray Park took the piss out of him, he didn't like it.
What's Kyle Walker doing, man?
Looking for the next person to cheat his wife with. He can't complain. The thing is, he can't complain because everyone in the world knows that situation and what he did for years. We all know it.
Mate, look, we're just fucking all over, mate. This be over in the next 15 minutes.
Oh my
Get
god.
Walker off. He's fucking bog useless.
Oh, this is painful.
That's
He's
it.
shit, by the way. He is shit, by the way.
Can you tell Gareth that, please?
No, the thing that
See-
annoys me the most about this is on August the 19th, or whenever you start your season, all of the players will be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're playing under decent fucking managers. That's why.
Even the keeper making fucking.
Not playing for a clueless wanker that got fucking sacked in 2009 and no one hired him since until we came along. There's a
Even
reason.
even their goalkeepers making better passes in our fucking midfield.
John Stones is our book. Fantastic.
Did anyone have him for first booking of the second half?
I think
And 3-1.
I think he's got to make the substitutions that he made the other day, mate.
So imagine having if we lose this, right? As I say, if we lose this, imagine having the ego and audacity to say, "I'm staying put. I'm going nowhere. Give me a new contract. I'll sign it."
He ain't getting a new contract if he doesn't win
That's
tonight.
the rumours. No matter what tonight.
I warned you guys on a previous podcast about this.
Absolute fucking joke.
I said this on a previous podcast, so it's guaranteed.
Imagine keeping on a manager that's lost 2 following
Oh
in 4
my
years.
god, they're cutting through us like we're butter.
Yeah, effortless.
Mate, he's got to fucking get some people off here, mate.
This is look, I joke about it and all that, but if you're going to play the defensive formation or the defensive tactics that is played, you can't concede a goal. You're set up to concede no goals.
Mate, they're mugging us off. Mate, they're literally mugging us off, mate. Mugging us off.
Oh, fuck off, Rice.
It's still only
Mate,
1-0.
Rice
It's
shit,
still
mate.
only 1-0, guys.
Well,
Have
guy.
hope.
Do you know what I'd do? Yeah, right. And I swear, right. Like I said before, like I'll probably change it a little bit to what I'll do, but I'll get another leg. I'll get another midfielder in there for legs, mate, because there's no one in there, mate.
No.
There's no one in there. Right, look, you got 3 up here, then you got 5 sitting there. It's not working. Just make the change, mate.
Liam, see if I said to you at the start of the tournament that you are 1-0 down in the final of the Euros, would you have taken it?
No.
Oh,
You would not have taken that. You would never have
No,
taken
mate,
it.
so I want to fucking win stuff, mate. I lost last.
Yeah,
We lost
but
last
you
time.
can still win it. You can still win it, bro.
Yeah, but
Playing like this though. You watch what we're watching. Like Spain are literally cutting through us in the second half. They took their best midfielder.
Fucking hell, man.
They've took off their best midfielder and they're pissed about with us now.
look,
Almost 2.
mate, let me tell you something. Yeah, right. What he's saying there is, would I want to be 1-0 down in a final? Would I take that at the start of the tournament? No, fuck no. Would I, mate? We're in the second half of a final.
Real
No one
truth,
fucking-
they've been the best team.
No one shakes you around for finishing second, do they? He's got to make the change, mate. This geezer has to make the change, and he has to make it now, or he's not. We're not even going to get into the 60th, 65th minute.
Wow, that's almost 2 goals. Oh, you guys saw 1. It could have been 2 goals.
Oh, Nico. Bring Nico to Arsenal. Bring Nico to Arsenal, please. Arteta, this is a marquee signing. Just please. I honestly beg. This guy is fucking electric. He's got a £40 million release clause as well.
Oh, God, get Kane off, mate. Fuck off, Kane. Do you know what? Just fuck off, mate. You're fucking a loser, man. Like, what is that? What is that? It's just complacency. His fucking performance stinks, mate. It stinks every fucking game.
All of them, though. They've all gone hiding now.
Of course, because there's no fucking leadership in there. There's no one capable, mate. The midfield's just a fucking mismatch. Like Watkins is coming on now.
Take Kane off, for fuck's sake.
But I'm not even
But
sure that's not just the answer. That's not just the answer.
Nothing else.
What?
It's not the answer, but fucking start helping.
But it's not just the answer because we can't even fucking get. We got to worry about what's fucking coming through the midfield first. I'd be making 3 fucking substitutions, 2 right now, and 1 in about 5-10 minutes time, and I'll be bringing on Trent Walker as well.
I would bring on Izzy as well because he has pace.
Yeah, it's a good shout.
Fucking throw it off.
You need fucking legs in that midfield, mate.
Smart, I'll see you in 2 years for the World Cup in America. You have to like games at 1 a.m.
There's America, Canada, and Mexico for any fucking time in the group stages.
Well, like this, mate. Look at this. Right through the fucking middle. The goalkeeper has fucking done it twice now. Just pinged the ball through the fucking middle. You're telling me we don't know fuck, mate? Honestly, there's nothing in that midfielder whatsoever.
Jesus Christ.
I'll tell you, I just still think England will win this.
Go get the fucking ball first.
I love your optimism considering your rivalry.
No, I'm telling you. See when you win. No. Just play it out.
Not
mate.
It's
I think
he's afraid we're going to come back.
No, I'm not. I'm not afraid. Why would it be? Because I've got Saka and Rice on the fucking on the pitch. I've got Ramsdale. I watched it Inside England today. I don't know if you guys watched that. Ramsdale and Trent are like roommates, and it was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant.
You're more interested in England than me, mate.
Sorry?
I said you're more interested in England than me.
Yeah.
Go on.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But what's Kane struggling his arms for? Do you know what? I don't get what he's struggling his arms for.
Oh, this is a joke, this is.
Their energy levels been so much superior to ours in every aspect.
Yeah.
They want it more. They want it. They want to prove a point because obviously they're being compared to that great Spain team from a few years ago.
There you go. There's your answer. Kane's gone off. There's your answer, Gary.
Yeah. This is the great Harry Kane, our England captain, in the grand final.
Good.
Missing, being hooked off. What does that tell you, Gareth? What does that tell you? Can we finally move on? Get the armband off. And
they gotta take Walker off too, man. Walker sucks. There's no way they're winning this game with Kyle Walker on the field, you know?
I don't think that's the answer. I still don't think it's just the answer, though.
No.
We'll need to try and sneak a 12th player on the field.
Walker needs to go off. Foden needs to go off. We need more points.
Walker too.
Kobe needs to go off.
You need to look at Luke Shaw. What happens to Luke Shaw in the next 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Walker needs to go off too.
Throw on Watkins and Tony when you take off Harry Kane, and then hope no one notices.
Doesn't matter. You have to look at what's going to happen to Luke Shaw what happens to England when Luke Shaw goes off in the next.
Watkins is on now.
It starts on Walker. It starts on Shaw's side though, and Walker gets caught out because he's old. So
got a free kick here. It's a good area.
If we have to put someone as a national, we could take it on it. Yeah.
Ryan, I was kidding when I said Southgate was just gonna go soft because Rodri's out, and I didn't realize they were gonna take it to heart and actually do that.
Yeah. Very disinterested. That Gary guy's got a good idea. Guys, go back. This listen to this.
You
Do
can say
this.
the word
How about
Gary
we
and
just
good
like
idea.
not play defense anymore? How about we just like hang out? You know, we got good seats for the game. You know, a good spot to see everything right up front.
Hang on.
That should
Let
be
me
a
just
yellow
suggest-
for Nico. And then you know what? We'll give you a discount. We'll give you an extra mil to join. Yeah.
Did I just hear the words Gary and good idea come out right?
You know what?
You hear the sarcasm?
It's keep eating your chicken wing and stop talking. All right.
I'm going to take your advice there, but only because the chicken wings are good.
What should be a shit bowl?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Wait, mate, you can write. But why is he taking fucking free kicks?
He wants to be the fucking main event, doesn't he?
Initially, I thought that Southgate, only looked at players who play in England. Southgate and
Pass it.
Go on, Bellingham.
Oh, you bastard!
That's better. That's better. That's better.
throw it in.
Both of them as well. Fourth person in that. Let's give the both initially.
Ooh, Bellingham, that's a really nice turn there.
Mhm.
Really nice turn.
Ooh,
Put it on target,
I
though.
love
Put it on
it.
target.
See that inside England thing that I watched today? I actually thought it was very intriguing. Do you guys remember that guy Ross had done the walk across or the run across Africa?
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, I know about
Yeah. He was on it, and
That's
he
better.
was speaking about how passionate he is for for England, and he's also done the walk all the way through Germany.
Yeah, that's it.
He's also done the walk all the way through Germany, and very passionate in the highest level. My beer is going to my fucking head, guys.
Take control, take time. No losing 1-0 on the Friday. I think you literally put it in the first boot.
Give the fucking ball away, mate. So we get the ball and we just fucking give it away. Here we go. It can be
Oh, that was all Pickford. That was. I'm sorry,
mate.
Imagine having the ball at your feet, going, everyone up. Look at there, wait there. On a fucking pinpoint as well.
It's fucking near to over, mate, honestly.
Oh, you fucker!
Get rid of it. What are you doing, Kobe? Oh, fuck. Mate, this is too big for you, isn't it? It's too big. If it's too big, you come on.
Where are you guys at? I'm watching your mouth just to do what shot.
66-47.
66.
Another Spain as well. My match is going off.
I don't see anything happening at the moment, mate.
Yeah, you make one change,
It's
it's not
still
going to affect
1-0.
much.
It's still 1-0.
One change in
It's
the
still
area
1-0.
where you're not even getting the ball there anyways.
It was obvious where we needed to exploit them, and we're just not even nowhere near that at the moment.
You need to exploit where Rodri was, and you basically said, "Oh, you know what? Screw it. We just won't defend either."
I think Kobe is just too young for this game, man. You know, I don't know, but it's just he doesn't offer anything, and he's a horrible partner for Rice to be in this game, and I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like we're picking on the young man. I think we're
I don't
picking
think he's picking on him. I don't think he's had a bad game, to be fair. But it's not. He's 18 years old. We have to remember his age. You know what I mean? He's 18 fucking years old. He's been asked to do a fucking job against a really good Spanish midfield. There's just not enough in that midfield, mate.
Yeah, who's supposed to be who's the one that kind of maintains the peace and calms things down in the midfield? We don't have that
Rice
guy.
is supposed to.
Look, like that.
Rice doesn't do that. That's not what he does.
Well, he's supposed to, but he just isn't.
That's not what he does. He's not supposed to do that. That's not what he does.
Jonathan, mate, off the pitch, you're shit.
I mean, let's not defend him too much, because let's remember he does play for Manchester United.
Well, tomorrow we can.
It's just a big ask. Is all I'm trying to say, you know, and he's.
It's a big ask for a lot of these players. They've never been in these situations before.
Oh my god!
It's a bad situation, though, isn't it? When you've got to rely on an 18-year-old because you ain't got nothing else.
Catch the ball, Jordan. You have two hands.
Do you know what I mean?
You know, you've got gloves on.
It's bad enough. Do you know what I mean?
Could have picked Luke Ayling.
This is where the nonsense comes in. That's your answer, right?
Mate, it's been men against boys, mate. We've got to be honest here, chaps. Men against boys. This is.
Well, you just saying he's too young. I'm like, pick someone twice his age then.
That doesn't make it better. It doesn't make it better. That's not really a good answer.
It does. Twice of something.
No, twice of something doesn't mean you're better. No. Never has, never will.
The Manu's come off now. Palmer's come on, but
going all out attack now.
Fucking hell, mate! He's literally fucking
midfield. He's taking the midfield apart, basically.
Oh shit!
Do it yourself.
Bellingham's going to sit in that number 8 role now, isn't he?
Something bad's happened. My chicken wings have run out.
Shit! Did I say that loud? Now we have to hear you talk.
Yeah, for fuck's sake!
Yeah, you know what?
Feel free to make a call.
Yeah, now it's trying to bring back out my second half, Chris.
Come on, mate. I've never known like a team that can't make a 5-yard fucking pass.
Well,
pass it, second. Pass it.
Hopefully Palmer feels cold today.
I just think it's time, mate. There's time. It's going to be 2. It's coming.
Well, because
it's coming, mate.
Only Watkins, you got to hold on to that ball just a smidge longer.
They've took off your man, Manu.
Yeah. We're cold Palmer.
We don't like Palmer either, right, Mr. Tom?
How many times?
You don't like Manu, you don't like Palmer.
Ball through the middle.
Anyone challenging? He's like,
unlike most.
Mate, that's the third time the goalkeeper's done that.
They all play for clubs that I don't like, generally speaking.
Most of them got
especially Saka and Rice.
I didn't hear that.
Spain is just getting their touches and their clean passes up, man. Long ball, and they get the 50.
Oh, fuck off,
mate! Honestly, Bellingham's been fucking horrific, mate. Like that could be it now. Is it? Oh, he's played it out wide there, mate. Bellingham's been fucking shit as well. Actually, to be fair, everyone's been shit. Everyone's been shit.
Liam, you're still in there. Just hold on, bro.
Well, 1 sec. Saka's going through.
Support. Someone.
Everybody shot on target.
Yeah!
Shot on target.
Yes, Cole Palmer!
Is he feeling cold? Is he cold?
Don't
Liam?
Yes, you're right, Marky boy. You're fucking right, my old son.
Is he cold? Liam?
He's
Yeah.
Cold Palmer, mate. Cold Palmer.
He's offside. Oh no, he's offside.
You wish.
Yeah.
You do realise we're live and we can actually see it ahead of you.
Yeah.
That don't work this time, motherfucker.
That's a
Minute
fucking finish,
behind.
mate. That's a
So
fucking finish.
Saka to Bellingham to
Imagine that
Palmer.
you just take
You guys
a
are
shot.
going to win this.
God for that.
This
What
man's
a
cold,
fucking
man. He's
finish.
ice cold.
Don't
What
Ice
deserve-
a
cold.
fucking finish.
What assist? Got
That's a
Saka-
quality
I've just
finish,
seen
mate.
Spain miss a
Yeah.
shot. England are now on the ball. We're going down the right
Shocker.
flank. I've got a feeling this is going to go well for us.
Listen to this guy. He's been talking nonsense the whole time. Now he's chatting. I don't want to hear this crap from this guy.
Cole Palmer, you
No.
bitch.
Nice commentary, Tom. I appreciate your commentary.
Thank you,
No,
sir.
we don't want to hear
Thank
it.
you. At
You
least
don't want to
someone
hear
has.
anything from that guy.
Well done, Palmer.
Took a little nick, didn't it?
No. Cole
Very
Palmer
nice.
scored.
Tell
No.
you,
Well,
That's chicken
finish.
neck. Carvajal,
some
very nice
finish.
touch. Is that Carvajal? No, it's not
I don't know.
Carvajal.
I'm watching the game.
So there you go.
It was the Arsenal, Real Madrid, Chelsea Link Cup.
Yeah, Zubermendi with a nice touch to make sure he gets past the goalkeeper.
Now tomorrow I have to live with
So-
fucking
so-
Chelsea fans thinking that he's the best player in the world.
I must admit, I did think as we were losing anyway, I'll just put the comments back on to see what's being said. And then as soon as I pressed it, Liam went, "Rah, go, rah," and I was like,
Go on.
"Oh, that's
Go on.
excellent."
Go, Saka, go. Ah, he is.
Oh,
He
how
was
different
someone there.
game this is now. This is a total
Come on.
fucking this football, man, just does me in. We've been shit for like shit.
Hey, you know what happened? Saka gets the ball. We had a player run in. He passes the ball to him, and guess what happens? Good things happen.
But that's what I'm saying, mate. That's where their weakness is, mate. All along, Cucurella.
Saka
Who knew that
beats
all it took was
Cucurella.
when he
Oh,
finished
can't
in
get the
my
ball
wings
through.
for a goal.
I think
Oh, we lost someone. Who do we lose?
Mark
Mark-
Alonso and
Mark-
Mark tapped out, I think, as well. Is
Oh,
that
yeah,
right?
we need another goal before he comes back. Come
So
on.
Rose has gone quiet.
Oh, does that mean she's gone?
Must just be a coincidence.
Yeah, must be.
There must have been a power outage in all the places that were relevant to the Scottish fans.
Saka to Palmer. Palmer can't get past him, man. Mm-mm.
we love playing the ball back, though, don't we? Fuck me.
Well, you know what? When you have nobody in front of you, where else are you going to go?
Jordan Pickford, mate, use your eyes, look for the white shirt. Hey, it's an amazing thing, isn't it? Hey. I'll wake you up.
I can't do this, mate. This is too fucking hard.
He eats all the
It's hard
time
to
on my
watch,
fucking
mate.
show.
What?
He eats all the time on my fucking show. Oh, got to be polite or won't get invited back on.
Hey,
Please don't take me home. I
Ollie Watkins
just
says, "Give me
don't
the ball."
wanna go.
Get the ball to Ollie Watkins. He wants it.
Come on. Don't let them fucking break through the middle. Oh, good ball that was.
this way.
Funny
what's
how,
interesting,
looking back,
I
looking
think,
back, Bowden
One
was
sec,
very
one sec, one
talkative.
sec.
There was lots of conversation going on, and then it seemed to die around 5 minutes ago. What a coincidence.
What happened? What are you talking about?
What's this?
The chat.
What's this?
What happened?
All the Scottish people disappeared 5 minutes ago.
Literally,
Really
yeah. It's like in sync.
It's not over
It's
yet.
almost like they've only come here to watch us have a meltdown.
Well, if things now turn around and going after England's favour, one of them owes me and Liam 20 quid each. No coincidence there.
The
Come
same
on,
sister
stand up,
that
boys, I
calls
think.
when England scores. Funny how she only calls when England scores.
Yeah.
What is he doing, Cole Walker?
Friend! Corners.
Oh, they got a corner here, mate. Fucking hell, man. I can't do this
Sorry,
shit.
sorry, tonight, John, the only decent defence we've had is bloody, again, Mark Guy. John Stones and Walker, the right hand side, have got fucking woeful every time.
I don't think I have enough food to last the entirety of extra time.
Should have bought double wings, man. You know
You can't
that.
order anyway because everyone's closed. Oh, yeah. Get rid of it.
Rosie should be tested for substances because there is no chance it's the first time I've spoken. The amount of times that every time I've opened my mouth, Gary has requested that I don't. So
That is true. That is true.
So
in between
next year
every
we say,
five
not my president.
in between every 5 wings he said something. Let's just say that. So 5 wings and then he's done, then he talks. Then there's another 5 wings. So he's talked at least 4 times today.
Where's Marky Boy gone?
I don't know.
It coincidental England scored, so
yeah, after that goal that saved the last 20 minutes, England were going to win. They're going to still do this and all that. England equalised, you piss us off.
Fuck it. Mark's sister phoned him as well at the same time that Rosie's sister phoned her. So, lots of sibling phone calls around the time England scored. Just coincidence, probably.
Mate, Pickford, do you think that's the difference between white and red?
Yeah, we're starting to fucking lose the possession again, aren't we?
Well, it's fucking it's coming from the goalkeeper though every time now for the last 10 minutes.
It's fucking got pace and fucking strength, mate. You know what I mean?
Be a goal kick or literally he's got the ball at his feet, and every time his goal kicks his clearances are shit. It's pinpoint to the fucking team in red.
If England win, it'll be like that time in The Simpsons where Homer didn't realise that his local sports team were doing well, and then as soon as he heard that they'd won the championship, he walked out of the bar, walked straight back in within a second, and he had all the merchandise on. It's like, yeah, you got isotope.
Oh, come on! Oh, shit!
Tackle! Oh, what a save.
Gary, do you want 10,000 at Mr. Arsenal coins?
Yeah, why not?
Mate, this is fucking... Oh.
I didn't expect that.
Shannon Doherty has died today.
She did.
You guys know.
Richard Simmons.
Beverly Hills 90210.
No.
All right.
Springman's not happy about that.
Okay.
Come on!
All right, let's see if it works. Give me a minute because I don't think it'll let me do it right now. Think of a number between 999,000 and 10,001, and that's how many coins I'll give you.
There we go. There's Alonso.
So I guess Palmer's ice cold after all, huh?
Real Madrid captains now on. Nacho's gone on for number 3. Related to Spain.
Mate, we just love going backwards, mate, don't we?
Yeah.
Fuck, mate.
Yeah. I'll just give it to the
That's the problem, mate. We just fucking get like trying to hoof a ball and that's it.
Yeah.
Ryan, can I have 1 million coins and I'll just give them out like Robin Hood?
I'll give me a few minutes. I'll go up and deal with it later.
Plus, it'd be funny to see Russ's face.
We just not got the ball for the last 5 fucking minutes, mate, whatsoever.
No, we had an initial spell after the league grind, and then we've gone back in on ourselves again.
I've got better feeling it's coming, mate.
Yeah, I'll say, yeah. They try, but they try.
Come on. Oh, they've got another corner, mate.
Corner. Of course, Xavi's there. Of course he is.
I still can't believe Barcelona spent 6 months getting him to reverse his retirement or whatever just so they could sack him.
Yeah, that's fucking wrong, wasn't it? Like a club legend as well.
Yeah.
Are you staying? No, you're sacked.
It was like no one quits on Barcelona.
We quit on you.
Oh, fucking hell.
I mean,
That's
to be
it.
fair, was he out
Oh,
of contract?
mate. Oh, I wonder what he did then.
Sorry, Tom, what was that?
Was he out of contract? Because
No.
otherwise they'll have to pay him to sack him, right?
No, they've sacked.
They ain't even got any money.
He was out of contract next summer.
Right.
So
So
that's-
instead of him walking out on his deal, which he was going to, they've decided we're going to pay you out the last year of your contract, even though we've got no money.
Yeah. I was about to say, by the way, they're also bankrupt.
Genius.
You couldn't answer it.
Yeah. If you told me their chairman was Peter Ridsdale, I'd probably believe you.
Mate, ball, mate. Here we go. Cole Walker.
Oh, 2-1. Game over.
You know what, mate? Cole Walker was so slow there, mate.
Both goals. Big Cole Walker scored.
Oh, mate. What? Do you know what, mate? I don't want to talk about the guy anymore, mate. I don't want to talk about the guy anymore. I just don't want to talk. It was so obvious, mate. It was so obvious.
Oh, every time he's well inside, gets whoop, wow. They all look the same. Every time that ball comes out in that left side or right side of the defense, he's always well inside, chasing down the ball. Every time. Second half.
What's John Stones doing? Why is John Stones?
Look at him. How slow is he?
3 assists as well. So
This is what happens when you have ex-Spurs players playing for England. Nothing good ever happens.
no coincidence, Alonso, that the women's team had no Tottenham representative in their squad at all in the Euros when they won it. Guess what? We won it. We have ex-Tottenham representatives. We can't do it. What's the dominating factor?
He looks offsides to me, but I'm just a little biased
You're
there.
not going to check it hard.
I don't know, mate. I thought it was well tight.
Yeah, I mean it was close, but it's.
But they've not checked it.
He's onside, mate. He's onside.
The funny thing about it is, Ryan, is that both Harry Kane is a captain, right? And you have Walker, who's also a vice captain. They haven't even, so it's like.
Bellingham, who's that Watkins? Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, why does it take us to go goal down every time to fucking then start thinking, oh, well, Joe, what? This fucking attack.
Or when we equalise, we're going to attack for 5 minutes, we'll go back within ourselves again. But now you bring Tony on, yeah.
Will Foden done fuck all in a tournament.
Yeah, shot collar there.
Absolute unbelievable.
I thought he would show up today, but very wrong I am. Oh,
I'm fucked up, mate. Honestly, you could just see it happening, mate. You could just see it happening.
I'm going to bring out Tony now. After all this time.
Yeah, literally minutes ago, yet again. He's just done what he did and got critiqued for by Tony in the Switzerland game. Giving him 2 minutes to change the game. If that.
Well, Tony, Ollie Watkins, come on.
Finals, let's all suck off Gareth. Fuck off, he's shit. This final has proved it. This Spain side aren't the all-conquering Spain side of 10 years ago. Off the line. Oh, you bastards.
It's the same old painful story, isn't it?
Boom. Off the line. And then over.
That's it, mate. That's a chance.
Fucking joke. This Spain side aren't the same.
How long ago did he keep it out? He was on the line, mate.
This Spain side is beatable. And we're making them look amazing.
Oof. 3 headers at the goal.
2 fucking times.
4 minutes to save ourselves.
It's over, mate. Yeah. It's over. You can't be conceding that late on, mate. You can't be playing like that, mate.
Steve, when it went in, I think it was going over.
Declan Rice doesn't put his on target.
You can't be playing like that. You can't be playing like the way we was in that last. We fucking score, right? We should be taking ownership. The fact we got the crowd fucking bouncing up and down, and we just go back in within ourselves, yeah, right, and hoofing 60-yard passes
like that, yeah, like a click of the fingers.
But it's just it was time after time, weren't it?
Yep. And this is why I'm constantly rated Gareth. No matter what. If he's not fucking good enough. No one, all the media today, Gareth walk into any job, the Portugal job, this job, and he'll still do fucking shit if he did. We're all sitting here during the end of the season because of the next meeting up, kissing ourselves laughing. Like, yeah, take him, please. What does that fucking tell you? Rifle fans are sitting around on social media begging for Man United to take Southgate. We're not in fear. But no. Let's all kiss his ass because he's got to another final. A final which we've lost. But it's the first one on foreign soil. I don't give a shit because they're not winning it. He's holding this team back. Look at the talent we have at our disposal. And he's holding them back. Gary or someone said earlier, they'll go back to their clubs in the next week or two after they've had a couple of weeks off, and they'll play amazing. Because guess what? They're playing under better managers that have a fucking brain who use these players to their strengths. He nullifies our strengths. He has hired an assistant coach who berated a player personally, got so personal, the player doesn't want to play for his country at the moment until they both piss off. And then he threw him under the bus. And everything's okay, guys. He's great. Let's all get on his knees again. Yeah, Gareth. Oh, yeah, Gareth. No one wanted this prick after he got sacked after Middlesbrough. He got sacked. No one hired him. No one. Yes, again, FA want yes man, and he's the perfect yes man. And they're getting rumours. Since we got through to this final, we're getting rumours going, well, no matter what happens, win or lose, we're going to offer him a new deal. Bodily losing mentality. What a thing to come out and say before a final. No matter what, guys, no matter what, Gareth, you've got your job safe with us. If you want it, you've got it.
I'd stamp on. Do you know what? I'd whack that Cucurella right on his fucking neck, the nasty little prick. Look at him going down like the way he's going down. I'd give him a reason to go down, mate. I'd give him an absolute fucking reason to go down.
John Stones' knee played him onside, by the way.
I thought, yeah. Mate, can't walk to get out quick enough, mate.
He's been stuck in there all second half. Every time he's stuck in there in the middle. Can't get out. Every time. You watch it. Every time.
The FA, so let's all piss off the FA now. They have been beating for, God knows, 10 plus years. Our target for between now and 2026 World Cup, we want to win it. We've had 2 buys at the show in the European standings wise in that time frame. 2 buys, one on home turf and this one now. Against the Spain side, it's not nowhere near. They're beatable, period. They took off their best player and they look even stronger, for fuck's sake. Because we've got a manager who's made them look stronger. And he's reactionary, and there you go, full-time whistle, game over. We are the first team in the modern era to get to 2 back-to-back European finals and fucking lose. And we're talking about giving this guy a longer contract after 8 years. He's had 8 years? Enough. Piss off. Didier Deschamps at France has won a World Cup, I think, in a longer, just a slightly longer time frame. And he's been put into question.
I can't watch this anymore.
I'm just glad the tournament is over. It's been a wasted month, right? Because it's been dull for the most part. I've been watching players that don't play for my team, but will batter my team if they ever play them. But when I actually need them to do well, they fucking don't.
Because it's the manager. The manager sets them up like this.
Yeah, but they still have accountability.
Once they cross that line, yeah, they take some accountability. Don't get me wrong. But tactically, from a tactic point of view, this is how he sets them up. But once they cross that line, yeah, they need to perform as well. But from a tactical point of view, this is how his teams are. This is the same tactics he used. He got relegated. But hey, we can't do no better, guys. It's a big risk if we get rid of him now that someone else will come in and won't have the same success. What success? A semi-final World Cup.
Was successful because a lot of people objectively are going to say it's been successful because they're going to go, how many European finals did you make before 2020? And the answer will be none.
You may as well not make the final. I'll go back to and say you may as well not make the final if we win them 2 finals then.
No, I agree with you. That's what they'll say.
I know, and I'll come back and say, look, Paul, answer me this then. Riddle me this, motherfucker, because guess what? Did we win them? No. What's the point of fucking gloating? What country gloats about getting to a final and coming runners up back to back? Quarter final against France, again, a beatable France in Qatar, a beatable Italy 3 years ago, beatable Croatia in Russia, beatable Spain. These are the teams we're losing to. The big nations there, don't get me wrong, but they've been beatable when we got up against them. But yet again, he tactically shits himself every time at the big occasion. But you got the FA, you got the media. The media, by the way, it's not pissed off about the media. This is the media at the start of the tournament was slagging his prick off, and rightly so, because we were shit. But as soon as we get to the semi-final, quarter-final, semi-finals, final, oh no, we didn't mean that. He's amazing. Let's all get on board and suck him off and give him a new lifetime contract. No, enough is enough. We have still got a squad of players going into the next World Cup now, barring a few that go have to retire. Walker can piss off, Kane can piss off. Foden, no point in fucking selecting, doesn't play for doesn't turn for his country at all. Saka is distraught. Saka is actually distraught. He's the only one showing any signs of distraught there in that picture in an England shirt. Everyone else is dicking everyone's going, woe is us. Fuck off. But no. We're going to stick with Gareth, because that's what the FA will do. They're going to stick with Gareth. We're going to go through an entire qualifying campaign. We'll scrape through the end. We'll get to the World Cup. And then we'll be here again in 2 years' time, having the same conversation from the first game onwards, all the way till we get knocked out or get to a final if we're lucky.
Well, mate,
this is the annoying thing.
I'd rather not lose the World Cup final because I don't want to be sat at 4 a.m. having the same conversation.
This is what I'm saying,
though. It's 10 p.m.
You know what I'm saying, though? Yeah. It's absolutely ridiculous. We're sitting here having this conversation, the same conversation I had 3 years ago. The same conversation I was sitting here having after we knocked out the France in the World Cup. How many times have we got to sit here? I've got to sit here and go through this bullshit because you've got parts of the media and the English FA and certain people in the English supporters going, oh, well, they tried though, and they really tried. Enough. This squad is going to waste again. How many more squads have we got to see go to waste? The 96 squad, what happened to that? The early 2000 squad underspent, what happened to that? Went to waste. And now we've got this generation coming through. And
they're going to have killed Sven, by the way. Sven's on his fucking deathbed. Do it for me, boys. It's like they fucking didn't.
Yeah, Spen going action, was on his deathbed, went out of his way today and sent him a personal message to the team to get behind him and show him support and do it for him and Graham Taylor and Sir Bobby and your fans. And that's what they turned up with after seeing that. The fucking disgrace. Every single one of them players on that pitch would be ashamed of themselves.
It's like there's no heart anymore, you know. It's like we watch a ragtag bunch of players, it seems like, that just wanted to say, well, I play for England, and that's it, you know. So there's no fire in that team anymore.
And people say, well, there's a conversation of maybe he's off the dressing room and all that, and this, that, and the other. I mentioned this during the tournament on the show and all that maybe he's lost the dressing room. If he hasn't lost the dressing room, why the fuck are we turning up for the second final in 3 years playing like that? At some point, they've got to take some responsibility on that pitch. And it's just say, fuck off, Gareth. The tactics ain't working. We're going to do it our way. Ironically, by the way, that's what Ben White did in the training session one day, and look what's happened to him.
The problem is, though, yeah, right?
What went wrong?
Pun?
Somehow this is Gary's fault.
Nonsense, as I said. Every time you talk nonsense, go back to eating your chicken wings and your crisps,
or
please.
Whatever it is, and I'm sure what he's going to say is perfectly valid, but I just wanted to blame Gary before we started. Sorry, sir. Please continue.
What?
But you know what? If anything, Ben White not being in there was epitomized in the 2 goals that they scored because it came from the same spot. Just like, I don't know. Is that a hint? Is that like a light bulb moment? Maybe? I don't know.
It ain't a light bulb. It's not a light bulb moment, though, is it? It's not. I've said this for the last.
No.
3, 4. I said this for the last 4 weeks. Yeah, right. There's no DNA in England in an England setup. Spain have a DNA, mate. They show it against day. They play like that all the time, mate. They have a DNA. They have a system. They play to it. And they work on it, and they get the best out of all their players. We do not have absolute anything, a style of football whatsoever. Our only style of football, right, is to get the ball, play it 5 yards forward, turn round, play it back to the goalkeeper, play it to the right back, get pressed, realise I've got to play it back to the goalkeeper again. By that point, they play it back to the goalkeeper again, and then what does the keeper have to do? Hit a 60-yard ball that goes to nowhere. And then we've got a striker up front who literally has no all-round game. Kane should have absolute everything in his locker. And he has got absolute zero in his locker, apart from taking a penalty and maybe sniffing an opportunity if it comes into the box. But there is literally no DNA in that England team whatsoever. And the only reason, right, that they have fucking turned up for 2 finals, right, is because they play shit on the way. Slovakia, shit. Switzerland, average team that played well in the tournament, but they beat another Italian team. They're not that fucking good, mate. Holland are nothing compared to the team they were years ago. Let's go back to 2021. Denmark again. Shit. Do you know what I mean? Germany were a decent team, but they were broken at that point. Quarter-final, they beat Ukraine. Come on, man. If we had played any fucking decent team in a quarter-final or semi-final in both tournaments, we would not be in this final. And both finals, we've been fucking shown up because, do you know what? We've got no tactical nous whatsoever. And today, it doesn't matter, I think, if Ben White's even in that team, if I'm being totally honest. I don't think it matters, really. Because I'll tell you what, right? There's literally nothing in that midfield whatsoever, right? That's going to win you a game. Absolute nothing.
I think at least one of those goals doesn't happen because he's
well,
there.
Mate, it doesn't matter, mate. They should have been fucking 5-1 up anyway, Gary. Gary, we would fucking... Wait, look. Oh, fuck off, Gary, mate. Gary, go and have a fucking cup of tea or something at the moment, right? Because they fucking walked all over us for 90 minutes and we had one shot and score from it. Yeah? It doesn't matter who's in that fucking team. Because you know what? They'll get driven down, right, into that style of football that's absolutely shit. You've got Phil Foden, you've got Saka, you've got Bellingham, you've got Kane, you've got all these fucking so-called great fucking Premier League players, right, who play fucking top of their form for their country. Do you know what? They do absolute nothing for their club country, what they do for their club. And that includes Declan Rice. He's had a pretty bang average tournament. I'm not blaming him totally, right? Because he's got no one beside him. He's got an 18-year-old. Like, how desperate are we to play an 18-year-old fucking midfielder in a fucking Euros? That's how bad it is at the moment that we've had to play an 18-year-old next to Declan Rice in the Euros. There's no style whatsoever in this team. And he has had 8 years. He has had 8 years to build a DNA.
Yeah.
And there is no DNA. Yeah?
This is part of that midfield situation is put on again back to the manager again. This is the guy match day 1. I'm going to experiment, put the right back at midfield. For 2 games he tried that. Both games at half time he hooked the player off, but he persisted for 2 games. For the 3rd game he then puts Conor Gallagher in, and after that he goes, no, actually put the kid in, and let the kid to fucking learn on the job basically. No manager worth of salt does that. You ease the player. Players like that, you ease in. No matter how good they may be, they're still raw. Again, this is on that situation. He hasn't learned from 3 years ago then. This is the man who put a 19-year-old on the biggest stage 3 years ago on the deciding penalty and threw him under the bus. He's got.
I get it. You know what? You're blaming. It's all on Southgate, no matter what we say, right? It's all on Southgate, no matter what we say. But if we're looking for little things here and there, there are little things here and there that could have been
players have to take ownership as well, though, mate.
Right?
Yeah,
some of them players have to take ownership as well. Some of them players have to take ownership.
Yeah, but in 8 years, in the 8 years that he's been in charge, he's the dominating factor. Players have been and gone. They've been moved on or phased out, this, that, and the other. He's the dominating factor. Period. What's changed there? Nothing. By now, 8 years into a job, we should have, as Ian says, there should be a DNA, there should be an identity, there should be a style of play. You should have your first 11. The basic bit. The first 11 should be your. You should back of the hand. Boom. We all know it. But he has no clue. He has no clue. And what's pissed me off now, barring Saka and Jude, who are absolutely. They've been in tears from what I've been watching. All the others there worries me. He's have a laugh. This is like a lemon. They don't care. They don't care. All this bullshit. Oh, we want to right the wrongs of 3 years ago. This, that, and the other. We want to end 58 years of pain. They don't give a damn. They're just standing there looking into fucking space. Even when Saka's on the floor, leaning down on the floor there, and Jude, not one player went over to him and consoled him. Not fucking one. But this is meant to be a cohesive, everyone's together team. Fuck off. In general, the dominating factor, Gareth needs to piss off, take Steve Holland with him, and we start from tomorrow. I don't care about, it's raw and all that. Start from tomorrow, look for a new manager, new setup, and let that manager come in and use this next 2 years in terms of qualifying and all that to get a team ready that's going to have we're going to know the entire spine, the goalkeeper, the defence, the back four we'll know, the midfield partnership we'll know for the next 2 years, the wingers we're going to know, and our striker, and we're going to have a new captain because Kane cannot go on. He needs to retire. He has given us nothing. Walker, nothing. Trippier, nothing in this tournament. Declan, who's been thrown on the bus, bang average. I agree with Liam. He's been bang average. But he's been thrown under the bus as well because of the situation that fucking the manager put him under by going, I'm going to put right back next year. That hasn't worked. I'm going to put a midfielder next year. Okay, mediocre. Oh, that hasn't worked. I'm going to put the kid next to you. You've got to train the kid up. Go. Instead of going, Declan, what's your role at Arsenal? What do you do best there? Okay, let's take that, put it into the England squad, or we'll get someone alongside you. I don't know. I know he's not in form at the moment, but Calvin back there. We know the partnership works, but you push forward, he'll stay back. Everyone's happy. But no, he can't do that. He wants to experiment. What manager, 8 years into a job, experiments with their right back into midfield? What manager goes, the striker's not working, but I'm going to keep him captain and make his best mate vice captain, who's got controversy around his neck already in the last 6 months, by the way. Make him vice captain, because they're great examples of leadership and all that. Again, after the World Cup, when it weren't working with Kane and he missed that penalty and all that, but in general, just open play wasn't working. What did he do?
Right, could I quickly? Right, could I?
Instead of going for someone like Ollie Watkins who's raw and coming through.
Yeah.
No.
Right, okay. Ryan, could I quickly come through?
Go on.
Yeah. You expect me and other people in here expect me to have a laugh and all the rest. It is far from it. I promise you guys this. Liam, you're an amazing guy. If I could cuddle you right now, believe me, bro, I would be fucking cuddling you. The passion you share for your country and football club, and you're a beautiful guy. Chin up, bro. We'll go again. That's all we do. Ryan, it's exact same for you. I take no piss, no pleasure out of what's happened. My TV is off. It's off. No damage Dodgers, Jamie Dodgers, sorry. Nothing at all. All the way through this. Nothing. I will come on to the closing fucking Euro show to what's there. But my pain's your pain, guys. I feel it. I feel Liam. Liam, I'm not from the same country as you, but do you know what, mate? I see your pain. You speak football the way I speak football. And I love you, bro. And I wish if I could cuddle you right now, believe me, bro, I'd be doing that. And I'd be doing the same for you, Ryan. I promised I would not take the piss in the slightest with any of this shit. And I'm not going to. Guys, I am no digging whatsoever. Just love. Be proud of what you've got. You need to go to the next level. You know this country could fucking do it. Not my country. Your country could do it. It could go to the next level. You just need to find that way there. Sometimes in life, we all need to find a path. And we all need that. And that is it. And I'm sending so much love to you guys tonight. So much fucking love to you guys tonight. I'm going to leave the stream because I'm getting bombarded. No piss taken from a Scotsman whatsoever. I just wish I could hug every one of you. I'm good for you guys. Love and respect.
Sure, Mark. Thanks, man.
All right, see ya.
Yeah, anyone else want to come in? Because I'll go on the rant again.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in the fact that our tactic essentially it's boiled down to we're just going to rely on individual players to just do something really good. in an important moment, and that took us to a certain level, which that works really well if you're Georgia and you have one world-class player in your team. But we've supposedly got 11 of them. Well, 10 and Jordan Pickford. But generally speaking, it's not good enough to just send them out there and go defend and then
do the best, look at yourselves.
Magic moments or whatever. Like, they're supposed to come while you're also having a go at it.
But this is the thing. Ben White
called it's a lottery.
Yeah, Ben White called this bullshit out in the World Cup, and that's part of the argument between him and Steve Holland. Like, the fuck are you talking about? And it all kicked off. And look how he got treated. Look how he's been treated and thrown under the bus.
Hey, you're not allowed to talk about Ben White. I did, and I got screamed down from. So don't bring up Ben White.
No, but I'm just using an example.
I'm just saying, like, as a whole, it's Southgate, right? No. I am going to put my I'm going to put my stuff in there. Let me talk. I'll let you talk. You screened me down. You screened me down. Let me talk. Let me talk.
Pull my name out. Pull my name out.
You screamed at me. All right.
I'm not screaming. I'm telling you. It's not that is not the whole. That is not the sole reason why we lost this.
No, you didn't. You're not even listening to me.
I'll listen to your shit.
No,
you're gonna tell me Ben White would have won us the Euros, and
you're not listening to me. I get it.
We're not saying that. We're saying that we've got a manager.
As a whole, it starts at the top.
You're going on that one fucking player though.
Right?
They got fucking 15 supposed to be good players. They still can't play fucking good football.
It starts at the top.
He'd have been drummed down in this shit as well, mate. He would have been drummed down in this shit. Don't let yourself think anything different. He would have been drummed down in this shit.
No, I get it, but like how much? All the way down to Walker level? I don't know. All the way down.
Until you get a decent manager, mate, who can get these players playing, yeah, right, will play the same substance of football. It doesn't matter who they are. You can put fucking Ronaldo in that team. He still does play fucking. He still will get no fucking love.
Liam,
you just want to rank off Ben White. It's not about Ben White, mate. It's about the fucking manager, the way he plays. You rank off about Ben White all the time. It's not about Ben White. This
literally, we're saying tactically, a player called him out and his assistant out and got thrown under the bus for it.
Yeah, we know that. We know that. But that's not the reason why we lost this fucking final today, is it?
That's why
I've heard it for like 2 years. I've heard it for 2 years, mate.
Yes,
I've heard it for 2 years.
Yes, and that's why the players went, fuck, they ain't got the bollocks.
Fucking hell, mate. Like, if he wants to be there, be there. If he doesn't want to be there, he doesn't want to be there. He obviously don't want to be there for a reason, yeah, right? But he will get drummed down into this kind of football as well, what we're playing. Yeah, right? We're playing square pegs in round holes. When do we play a three at the back system in the Premier League? In this team of 17 players. Nobody does, mate. Nobody does. So they're all getting played out of fucking position. They're all playing square pegs in round holes, yeah, right? And they're not used to, and they can't play football together. It'd be the same. Yeah,
this is the point. We've got a manager who ain't got a fucking clue.
Well, we know that.
We've got a collective of players that he's wasting. The longer he's here, the longer it's going to get worse.
Exactly. It's not going to change, mate. It didn't change in 2021. It's not going to change, is it? It didn't change in 2021. We was negative in the final. We was negative in this final. It doesn't matter what players we have in this team, yeah, right? Until you get a manager, yeah, right, who can tactically manage this set of players, yeah, right, and this team, yeah, right, it's not going to get any better in terms of style. If he wanted to get a DNA and a style and us to play a substance of football, yeah, right, he's had years to do that. We play the ball fucking backwards every single time. I can guarantee what happens, yeah, right? We get the ball, we play it out, we play it forward, we get pressed, we think shit, we turn it back, play it to the fullback, he plays it back to the keeper plays it back to the fullback fullback then plays it back to the keeper, and the keeper thinks, oh, do you know what? I'm going to have to fucking hoof this now. So he hoofs it 60, 70 yards, yeah, right? And you get the ball back, the possession back to the opposition team. Every single time. I've watched it for years, mate. The only difference now is, yeah, right, between now and what I've seen in the last few years, we had no 1-0 lead this time to sit on. We had no 1-0 lead. And do you know what? He probably did make the right substitution bringing Cole Palmer on, but do you know what the problem was? That team was, at that point, yeah, right, was even more set up, yeah, right, that it wouldn't handle Spain's substance of pressing in midfield. There was no one in there. The midfield's fucking shocking, mate. The midfield's absolutely fucking shocking.
That's what this is what I'm saying. Anyway, this is what I'm saying. By now, 8 years into a job, you should know your partners, your midfield, everything. You should know your spine. He didn't know he squad, though, didn't he, mate? We spoke about it loads of times. He didn't know what he squad. Mate, he 100% did not know what team he was picking, yeah, right? And do you know what I was thinking tonight? Do you know who would probably been ideal to come on in this game tonight? Jack Grealish. Yeah.
Because you know what, right? Jack Grealish could at least held the ball up, yeah, right, and drew fat tackles and all that. But we didn't have a Jack Grealish, did we? We did,
Well,
and maybe that is Jack Grealish's fault as well. Do you know what I mean? Like Marcus Rashford, maybe that is his fault as well. Do you know what I mean? Because of their performances for their club. But that was the kind of player we was probably crying out for tonight, a bit of a Jack Grealish at times. But we haven't got it, have we? We ain't got it.
Even a Sterling would have done something today.
Who?
Even Raheem Sterling would have done it.
I forgot he even played still.
But again, it all goes back to the fucking idiot. I'm sick of saying his name. It all goes back to him.
We should be forward back, mate.
Yeah.
Ben White should be right back. For me, he should be right back. Do you know what I mean? Or do you know what? Or Trent. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know what? We didn't even see Trent, did we? We didn't even see Trent at any point during this final, yeah, right? We didn't even see him. So do you know what happened, right? He took the winning penalty, right, against Switzerland, got us through to the semis. We never see him again. How do you think he fucking feels, mate? Do you know what I mean? He must feel like fucking shit. Like, he must feel like shit. Yeah. Honestly, and like, this geezer, yeah, right, is our best player, yeah, right, who can provide a cross and assist, and we just don't play him whatsoever. We're playing a 34, 35-year-olds as fullbacks or right centre backs. We're never developing for the future. Do you know what I mean? You're never developing for the future when you're playing for people like Cole Walker and Trippier still. I thought Cole Walker and Trippier were gone about 3-4 years ago. I thought that was their last tournament.
Yeah.
We don't like. How's Trent not getting in his team, mate? How are we not trying to get him? Okay, he's not great defensively, but you know what? Cole Walker was shit defensively in this tournament. Cole Walker was shocking most of the time in this tournament. He had for me a shocking tournament. Trippier weren't no better, but the defence that Trippier's got is that he's playing out of position yet again. Another square peg, round hole. He's playing left back. It's quite an achievement these guys got to the final. To be honest, yeah.
He even picked a player that hadn't played since February. Who didn't play until what, the quarter final, semi-final in Luke Shaw, and he starts from today in the final.
Well, to be fair, he didn't do anything wrong, did he? But do you know what I mean? It's not ideal. Yeah, again, it's not ideal.
Yeah, we've said this entire competition all for the last 4 weeks. There's other players that have been playing more regularly as a left back that he could have taken. Knowing Luke Shaw hadn't played for X, Y, and Z, there's a big chance he might not have played this tournament. He's taken risks, unnecessary risks, and he's dropped players he shouldn't have dropped. And it's ridiculous. The fact that we can sit here now, I felt like from day one for us till now, our best player was a player from Crystal Palace in Mark Gay. He was consistent from day one till now.
Yeah.
Even in the final, right, he was our most consistent player. Our standout player, and that should be damning. And the likes of Walker, your Kanes and Trippiers, and even Declan and all that, that should be damning on them. That a kid that just come into his first tournament and just gone and made him look like dog shit. I said this not 2 years ago, a year and a half ago after the World Cup. Kane should have been retired internationally wise, retired and phased out. We should have used a year and a half to phase in a new striker. Get a new captain in and start rebuilding and use this tournament to start the rebuild. And he ain't done it. I don't believe if he stays on, he'll do it again. But you're going to go Gary Lineker, Alan Shearer, right, all that stuff.
Anyway,
so far, so close it so far. I've had enough. I've had enough. Like you, I've had enough.
I think you go anyway.
I want to see our country actually win something in our lifetimes.
I just like it might not even be all down to him, yeah, right. But we look at this. I looked at this team today, right, and a lot of them would come out from the 1 or 2. When did they win the under-17 World Cup or something, or the under-17 Euros?
Foden, Gay.
Where's the midfielders, mate? Where's the midfielders? Like I see Morgan with Gibbs White was in there, but like we're just not culturing our midfielders and bringing out through our midfielders. Like at any point today, they don't look comfortable when they're on the ball. We know where Declan Rice's best position is. He's a number 8. Declan Rice is a number 8 for me, yeah, right? He plays better when he's a number 8, when he's got someone next to him who can play the number 6 role. But yeah, again, do you know what I mean? Like what is going on with the system in this country, yeah, right? Why are we not bringing these through these kind of players? But you look at Spain, yeah, right? Mate, they got loads of them, ain't they? They got loads of them. Like they take off Rodri, and we all think, oh, do you know what? We got a good chance now. Supermendy comes on, they're 1-0 up within fucking 2 minutes, the second half, and you just chase his shadows. And we was lucky. We was very lucky to get that goal. Yeah, right. It was a good finish. Don't get me wrong, but Spain should have had the game well outside. That game's a 4-5-1 game. That game's a 4-5-1 game. We was embarrassing for the majority of the part. We couldn't get our own half. We didn't know what to do. And I totally get what you're saying about Ben White. He should be in the squad, and he could be even be in a team. If we're playing three at the back, then for me, he should be in the team. But it won't matter. It won't make no difference to the way we play. It won't make no difference how negative we are. If Spain had anything about them today, yeah, right, in terms of finishing their dinner, that game's over after 55, 60 minutes.
Yeah, that wasn't our point, by the way. Our point was that basically we've got a manager so inept that so anyone calls him or his mate out, Steve Holland out. Mate,
I know this shit. I know this shit.
We weren't trying to say that if Ben White was, he would have won it. We're just saying that literally.
I think, to be fair, I think what Gary's saying is that he thinks if Ben White was there, we could have probably nicked the draw, and that might not have happened. But we shouldn't even be relying on looking.
What I'm also saying is, because let me talk now. Let me talk. No. Like, in general, yes, Southgate is killing these players, right? He's killing these players. He's knocking them down multiple pegs of talent level, right? Whatever level they're at, he touches them and they drop, right? All of them. None of them are playing at anywhere near the level they should be, and they're playing with the best players in England. How is that? How can that happen? He's done it. He's found a way to take the best players in England and figure out a way to basically make them look not so good. All right? All of them. And now he can't even keep some of them. They don't even want to play. They don't want to play football, all right? They don't put the shirt on. That's what he's done as well, and he's okay with that. And now people are saying he's gonna re-up. Right? He's going to sign up and do this again for another 2 years. And they're expecting something different to change, right? What's going to change that hasn't happened already in the last 8 years? Nothing, right? So it's going to be the same thing 2 years later. You might get in the same situation. You might even get closer to winning it. But he's going to be the one holding everybody back, right? I don't know. It should, as I say all the time, this is an easy answer to this, right? They don't want to make that big change, right? Changing the manager. Why? What they can't find an English manager who can probably coach these guys better. They can't find it. They don't want to go with a European manager because you know what? That doesn't work for other countries. You know what I mean? Nah. It's an easy solution to this thing. Whether they don't want to do it because it doesn't look good, it's not good for their friends, not good for whatever money. It's all a money thing for me, anyways. I feel so. Yeah, no, I pick on Ben White because yes, it's close to home and stuff. But there's tons of players like Tomori for me is a player I think should have been part of the system for a while now, and he can't even get a sniff. Right? All right. So there's multiple players that like. And he should get a sniff because I think he was young enough that they could maybe mold him and have him ready to go. He's not even like now he's probably out of it. He's probably never going to make it. All right. So different players that we're seeing in England just aren't getting a chance now. At some point, these young players that we're talking about are going to be the old ones. And who's following their lead right now? Who's coming up behind them? We don't, you might not see them. So I kind of feel like, yeah, we saw this with the women's team in the U.S. They didn't go young, and guess what happened? Eventually, they just got old, and you're sitting there with these old players, and guess what? You don't have anybody behind them because you never gave them a chance. All right? England should be a young team. Look who didn't make it. Sancho wasn't even here. The man's in a Champions League final, can't make it an England squad. Are you kidding me? All right? All right? I don't know what Sancho has to do, but, yeah, I mean, there's another player. I mean, there's probably 5 or 6 players better quality than what you had because, one, they probably were available, healthy, and in form. All of that stuff, right? And they're not playing. So it starts from the top and it stops even higher than Southgate, right? Who's picking the guy who picked Southgate? You know what I mean? That's
exactly. But there's another thing as well is mentioned here, Calvin Phillips. Halfway through when the pressure was on, after around the 16 of the Slovakia and the Switzerland games, our fearless leader here, the manager's now talking on my screen, I want to fucking punch because I hate him, comes out and says after a game, we're missing Calvin Phillips. Without him, we're nothing sort of thing, basically. How the fuck do we get to the final after that? How demoralised can that be to the midfielders you've taken? He's acting like the guy's dead. He isn't. He's acting like the guy's injured. He couldn't get taken. He isn't. Thirdly, guess what, Gav? You could have picked him. out of form or not, you could have picked him. You decided not to. That was your choice.
Not only that, but like it's not just the midfield.
More nice
It's any player. It's any player because now he's saying that the team isn't at the level, right?
I'm saying
he's hurting the entire team when he says that.
He was
Look,
right,
guys,
though.
we're missing one player, so we're probably as a team we're not going to do what we want. Come on.
But
It's a much better team with Calvin Phillips in it.
Now,
No
you
one
know what?
wants to admit
Nonsense.
it.
Shut,
No one
nonsense.
wants
Shut
to
the door.
admit it.
Quiet
No,
down, nonsense.
no one wants to admit it. But that unit is clearly a more.
But he made the decision.
When
point is,
no, Ryan, I get that. But it's still true. It is a better unit when Rice is next to Phillips. Clearly.
Yes, it is. But guess what? He decided not to go with that unit, and then cries about it halfway through a fucking tournament.
That's a media pressure though, because it would have been, you better not pick Calvin Phillips.
You know what? Guess what? Grow up there. It's not. You know what? It's not the media. It's not anything.
No,
it's you.
No. The media.
It's all on Southgate. If you want to,
it's
you know
very
what? He
naive of
you
you
can
to
pick
think
whatever.
they don't.
He can pick whatever he wants, right? He's doing it.
Yeah,
He's picking Harry Maguire. Anybody think he's been good in the last 2 European international games he's played? Coming in on form? No.
I don't think he's been good for years.
And yes, maybe he plays better in the system, but there's better players. And if you're not giving them the time of day, guess what? Guess what you're going to get out of them? Nothing. All right? You know what? This is the whole confidence thing. He's backing Harry Maguire, but is he backing any of those other players? No. No, he's not backing them. He's not giving them the confidence that they need to come in and show up, right? Calvin Phillips is the reason why this thing didn't work out. Man didn't even come. All right, didn't even make the squad. All right, according to Southgate.
Yeah.
If you're in the FA, you got to be listening to that, going, that was not our choice to kick
we'll all look
Calvin
back
Phillips
on
out of this squad. All right.
History will look back on that and go, why did you say that halfway through a tournament? Even if it's true, why did you say it?
Yeah.
Same thing, like when you go, why did Ramsdale do what he did during the season last year with like the podcast and all that? Yeah. Lots of things happen. People
that's one that you got to have that the filter that says certain things that people need to know. Nobody needs to know that you fall asleep in a game and you stop concentrating and thinking about all these other. Nobody needs to know that. Nobody, because guess what happens now, right? You're trying to sell him. He doesn't want to be there. They don't want him to be there. Nobody wants a player who can't concentrate for 90 minutes. That's the first thing that's going to come up. I mean, Southgate created this mess, and they're going to try to make him fix it, which I think is the wrong move. That's the problem.
They needed a pair of legs in there, mate. I kept saying in the start of the second half, they needed to get someone else in that midfield. He's right what he's saying. Like, he's bang. I totally get it. I know the reason why Calvin Phillips ain't there, but if Calvin Phillips had gone to this tournament, he would have played a lot of minutes, in my opinion. He'd have played a lot of minutes, whether it was coming off the bench, whether it was starting games. But we just haven't got the answer, have we? We just haven't got the answer. Like 8 years on, and we still not got the answer. And we still not got a style or DNA or whatever we're going to call it. But I watch centre backs, right, play for Manchester City. John Stones, I'm going to say, right, I'm going to pinpoint him out, right. That at Man City, he'll play the forward pass into that defensive midfield role into Rodri every time. Every single time England, right, they hesitate. And when they hesitate, what they do is they turn back and then go back to the keeper. And then I've said it loads of times, but we went into this tournament not knowing what the score was going to be. For me, there was red lights when you're sitting there going, do you know what? Yeah, right. He's got rid of about 6-7 players, and some people were happy about it, some people weren't happy about it. But should we be going into a tournament thinking going into May that actually there's about 5 or 6 shocks here that are not going to get selected? Do you know what I mean? It shouldn't be that way, should it? By that point, you should know what your team is, you should know what your squad is, and you should be going out and playing with that squad. But we just didn't, did we? Now, I know Jude Bellingham, for example, was in the Champions League, so he didn't play. But he didn't know what his centre midfield was going to be going into this tournament, and it didn't work with Trent. And I do feel sorry for Trent, because at the end of the day, it's another example of a square peg in a round hole, isn't it? The geezer should be playing right back. Do you know what I mean? Or personally, I think the two people that should be challenging for that place or fighting for that place, my personal opinion, is Ben White and Trent Arnold. They should be playing. We should be playing 4 at the back, and them two should be competing for that right back spot. But we just didn't know what was going to go into that tournament whatsoever. And my prime example is Eze and Adam Walton. And I like Eze, but Adam Walton for love or money. But back in April, Eze and Walton were never part of that squad. I'm telling you now, they were never part of that squad whatsoever, and they had a good end to the season. But it just wrangles with me a little bit. That, do you know what? Yeah, right. There's certain players, yeah, right, that haven't come. That if they had come, would have played minutes. 100% would have come on and played minutes, and they didn't. But then there's certain players in this squad who played absolutely nothing, and it just seems like they're a bit of a passenger, really.
It's like eight players fit that bill, right? Like Konza, Dunk, Gomez, Bowen, Eze, Wharton. They're not players that he feels confident to put them on the bench, right?
What's Gomez? That's a good point, Gomez. What's Gomez's actually? What was his role within this squad?
To fight Sterling, wasn't it? If Sterling turned up.
What was his role? Like we did. I didn't even remember his name being mentioned. Do you know what I mean? But you look at it and you think, well, the left back was obviously a major issue. But do you know what? We got to the final, so do you know what I mean? He got away with playing Trippier at left back. But the left wing, the left side, left wing position was something that should have been managed much better. And you can't be telling me that Jack Grealish wouldn't have been playing games.
Well, you know, he plays on the right-hand side of the defense, so you know that the shots that came off of that side. So I know what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, you know what, like,
I know what
like if after the first goal, and if you think it was either the left or right,
I think it was both.
I think it was both. But pick one of them to stop it. Either stop it from happening from the beginning or to clean up the mess when it happens. He didn't
it started on the left and finished up on the right. Do you know what I mean? But then again, is that yet again, a bit of what Kyle Walker not knowing where he's really supposed to be because he's playing that right centre back role. Do you know what I mean? If we had a right back then, we had to play the back four, would there be a right back there? There's loads of questions, isn't there? But yeah, the midfield is a massive problem here. Like, don't get me wrong, Kane. I think we need to go with something. I totally agree. We need to go with something new, but we need to totally sort this midfield out once and for all for England.
All right, guys, I gotta go. I'll see you guys later, man. Sorry about the loss, but see you guys next time.
Good night, mate.
See you guys.
Have a good night, Alonso. I think
thanks, Paul. See you guys soon.
I think there's an issue with there was too much of all my players can play a variety of positions. It's like, why don't you just play a central midfielder in central midfield? Why don't you play a right winger on the wing? Why don't you play a right back at right back kind of mentality? And then you can all have a system that works. Instead of this, if someone's injured, why don't I try playing the right back at left wing or something like that? And that's not literally what happened, but that's what it feels like happens. It's like, I've got 11 players and I want to use them no matter what happens with fitness. But Germany doesn't do that. Spain certainly doesn't do that. They have the best 11 players for each position.
Yep.
And I think it's a failure to just expect these pegs in round holes, let's say, or square pegs in round holes. I know that's the expression that's been used in this conversation. I just think it's naive to think that'll work. You can't play one good game out of 7 and think you're going to win the tournament. You just can't.
Can you imagine if we was on the other side of the draw and we had France, Germany and Spain? We wouldn't have got out of the second round, mate. Even Belgium. I think Belgium would have beat us, mate. I know that sounds bad because they didn't do good in the end. But you look at the other side of the draw, right, and you think the reason we are in this final is because we got really lucky again with the draw that we got.
That is the disappointing thing about the last 2 Euros. You were able to get to the finals, and you didn't really have to beat many teams to get there. Like, you didn't have to beat, 2 or 3 out of the top 10 teams essentially to get there. Right?
That's why Southgate's record looks so good, isn't
it? You're playing Italy, who's like 30 years old average, against this young English squad, and you play down to them, right? Now you come to Spain, you've got a wealth of talent, once again, right? Wealth of talent. You can't get them in the right spots so that they can actually play well now. It's not, they are just as young and as talented as you are, right? They're coached much better, right? They're coached much better, right? They take possession of the game, right? All these English players that we talk about, they're all used to what 60-70% possession of the game. All right, why can't they do it in an international stage? That's how they play when they play. All of them. They play for England, and today when they needed to manage that game much better, control that game much better, couldn't do it because guess what? They're not playing as 11. All right, not playing as 11. They're disjointed. As your right back or your right center back or whatever is not good. All right. As you said, you said it all game. Can't piece together 3 passes. 1 pass, nice. 2 pass, all right. 3rd pass, sorry, goes back to the other squad.
Mate,
Right?
they pressed us, mate. Their press game as well. They're not just so good on the ball, mate. It's the way they pressed us as well. Do you know what I mean? And we haven't had to play an opponent at that level. And I just look at Germany. I think Germany would have took us to the cleaners. France would have took us to the cleaners. I think Belgium would have. I think Portugal would have. I think they're just all tactically would have outpassed us and outplayed us and outpressed us. His record looks good because in fair dibs, he's got us 2 finals. But when you start looking inside the nitty gritty crannies of it all, like every time we come up against a decent opponent, we haven't got no answers. We had no answers tonight. We had no answers. Like that second goal was coming. I think I said about 2 minutes before. They're going to score in a minute because we're just literally firing a ball down the field and just giving it back to them. You can only put up with that for so long. Do you know what I mean? But I think there's so many problems in there. Like there's this Holland problem with the Southgate problem. There's going to be a lot of disgruntled players as well because I think the way it got managed in terms of players not making the squad and all that. And I just think that with all that, I think Southgate has probably done the best he possibly can now. And I think he should do the right thing personally and just say, do you know what? I've done my best. I've come up short of 2 times. I'm going to step down. And everyone, do you know what? I'll be relieved by that in some ways because I think we need to go and get the right manager for these youngsters. But I think at least he'll go down with his he will still have his respect, you know what I mean? People will still look at him and go, do you know what? Fair play, you got us 2 finals. If he stays any longer, I think it would. If we play like that again, we'll just get found out. And if we go to the World Cups and we have a shit World Cup, then it will turn ugly, won't it? And we don't want it to turn ugly. You just want the FA to make the right decision now because we have got an incredible batch of players.
Yeah. And I want him to put a team out that I can be proud of, and he doesn't. Ultimately. Like, yeah, I'm glad we got to the final, but it feels like we fell upwards. It feels like we stumbled into the final. Yeah. Like we tripped over in the quarterfinal and found ourselves like a week later in the final. That's what it feels like happened.
Yeah. Then you're asking him to do something he can't do. He can't coach these guys and manage these guys through a game like today. All right, Spain, the most consistent team in the entire tournament, probably in the entire summer. If you look at it as a whole, what team in both Copa America and Euros played as consistent as Spain did? Right? They lose Pedri. Where's it Pedri? You lose Pedri, bring in Olmo. And what happens? Do you see any dip? He played. The man won like he won the top scorer of the match, and he came off, and he wasn't even planned to start.
Gary, they took off the best CDM in the world at half time.
And then they scored 2 goals. And then they scored goals within 5 minutes. Not even gonna feel like That's why I was kidding with you. I was like, "Come on, Saka, you can't do this, right? Right? You can't do this. You can't come in the second half. Look, they're down their best player, right?
Well, we scored. Think of all this. We scored in between it all. And then for 5 minutes, we were like, "Oh, we're gonna put the pressure on."
Yeah.
And we reverted, and then for some reason reverted back.
No midfield, mate. No midfield.
But he just
like who could have come in like with the players? Like we just looked at it. What player could have come in and like changed that?
But like Liam said, every time since he took charge 8 years ago, every time we come up against any decent opposition in a tournament, be it World Cup or Euros, we lose. We got in the 2018 World Cup. Group stage, match day 3, Belgium, lost. Third, then the Croatia in the semi-final. Then we played Belgium again in the playoffs for the bronze medal or whatever. Lost that. And then 3 years ago, final against Italy. The only team in that tournament, really decent, that was anywhere near decent, was in the final. We lost that one. and then the World Cup just gone. We happen to land ourselves in the other side of tougher side of the draw. What happens? Quarterfinal. We're out of there. Bye bye. Home early. And again, we put ourselves on the right side of the nicer side of the draw, the easier side. Get ourselves to a final. Go up against the form team in the tournament and go missing. And guess what? We lost. How many more times have we all got to see this before people upstairs go, okay, with what we said before, we actually do need to move him on. And again, I've said it before, I say it again now. English, as soon as I'm an English manager, there's not an English manager out there that can take for me right now, come in and take this team forward. We do need to go down the foreign route. I don't care who, but it has to be done. All this thing, all it doesn't want to do. Bielsa's just gone to fucking Uruguay, the Copa America, and actually got to play some decent football, what I can make out, and got him first spot in the Copa America. He's not even Uruguayan. It does work, guys.
Sorry, guys. I've got to go because I promised Brownie I'd go on his thing for a chat. But I'll say Liam, Ryan, hell, even Gary. Thank you for having me on. I genuinely appreciate it. I mean, there's not many places that will give me somewhere to sit and eat 2 hours worth of food. So I genuinely appreciate that. My belly will thank you for it. My toilet maybe won't. But still, anyway, sorry, Gary. So I did go there. But no, seriously, you'll wake up tomorrow and Earth won't have imploded on itself. So it feels like it might have right now. And I'll say this as someone that's had many a loss being a Leeds United fan. Fucking hell. I've got to stop coming on this show, to be honest, because anytime I come here for a live watch-along, I always get the fucking result I don't want. But anyway, sorry. I can't help it. But seriously, appreciate it. Cheers, Liam, for having me on, for tolerating it and all that. Yeah, totally left because England didn't win, Rosie. That's 100% why. 100% why.
Coming from one person for a phone call.
What I do when Leeds don't win. Jesus. Anyway, so
mate, we had her on toast most of this tournament anyway.
It's true. But seriously, have a good night, guys.
All right.
And I'll see you next time. You doing the show?
See you soon, mate.
Yeah. We'll have my show will be on if that's what you mean.
Oh, cool. I'll be washing my hair. Have a good night, everyone.
See you then.
Then there's 3 of us.
She's trying to get a nibble, mate. She ain't getting nothing out of me. I can tell you that much.
Wait, when Scott can get to the group stages, then she can come talking. Until then, why about your own country?
Scotland plays football. Do they play football?
Apparently. But Liam, at least in our lifetime, we've had
more high. We get close. We get worse high.
We've got fine tournaments. And in terms of outside of football, our country actually wins stuff as well. In terms of the rugby, the women's Euros, the Rugby World Cup in 2003. We can do it. It can be done. You just need the right manager and the right setup. That's what we're trying to say. Scotland don't have that setup, sadly. Just that. Oh dear. So you could be Scottish and never get out of a group stage ever of any tournament. Just saying. Hey,
it is what it is, isn't it?
It is what it is, though. It is. I'm just saying about things. I've run over 3 hours now. I've ranted beyond rant now. Liam's had his rant. Gary's got it off his chest as well.
I was expecting to take all those bullets from Liam. The man just kept shooting.
Mate,
He's still alive. He just went.
Someone has to take bullets from me. There's a lot of explosion in there. Get out. I get what you're saying, but I'm not having it. That's not the main reason. Get him out.
I wasn't even saying that. All I was saying is that literally our manager's in that twat and it's got called out in the last World Cup and got one of the bus for it. I was not saying that it would have made a difference this tournament whatsoever.
I'm glad I'll tell you what I am glad about. That I haven't had to cheer on Kane for season in season out. Fucking hell.
Yeah. You know that's one of those things where you want to win the game, but then you don't want to see him lifting his arms up, right?
He didn't deserve to lift, mate. He didn't deserve to lift that trophy up, mate. To be fair, he didn't deserve to lift that trophy up.
Look, all all vanity and all that aside, all the bias. Him, Walker, Trippier,
Foden.
Foden. He may as well retire.
Well, you know what? It's almost like
they need to step down there. Pickford is fucking
well, this is where the next manager needs to step in. They need to plan for World Cup 2026 with a squad that can build into it. These guys are going backwards, right? Not backwards. Their time is done. All right, so they need the young players coming in. Some of the top English players that did not make it today. All right, they need to be getting into the squad and actually playing for the next 2 years. They're going to play with each other anyways, most of them anyways. But you need to plan for that 2026. The lineup should look totally different. We know Saka, Rice. I guess Pickford is still young, right? We know a certain number of players will still be there. But some of these older players, 26 and up, they might not need to be there, right? England's got enough young players that come in and fill those spots, you know. So well, it's time for it would be time for a change.
Yeah, sorry, just to say the last bit before we go. There's only two players in that squad tonight that look devastated at full time. Jude Bellingham and Bukayo Saka. And like I said before, not one of their teammates went to console them. Not one.
I didn't even look at it, mate. I'll be honest with you.
That itself is a disgrace. They all bang on about this harmony, this team club ethos that they've been brought in and all that. Bollocks. That in itself proved it.
Yeah. I think you can see in the whole tournament though, mate, that there was definitely I think there definitely was some. Things weren't right because of the way we was playing, but I think the confidence. There was definitely a confidence issue, and I just think, mate, like, do you know I feel sorry for tonight? The 18 Manu, I just think tonight was too big for him, mate. Mate, it was too big for him. And to be fair, mate, it was too big for the whole midfield because they just didn't get anywhere near him. Like, absolute nowhere near him, mate. Like, they were fucking like. Spain was so much better, and they were so much better in that area of the pitch. But you know what? Yeah, when they got to the final third, they weren't that great, mate. Like, apart from the goals they scored, but the amount of possession they wasted in the final third was quite bad, especially in the first half. But it could, if Spain had their shooting boots on, we wouldn't be like Cole Palmer would have scored when we was about 3-0 down, mate. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what that score reflected at that point. And we just weren't good enough, mate. We're just not nowhere near that level. And we're not near that level in terms of not just them. I look at Germany, I look at France, I look at Portugal, I even look at Belgium, mate. I even think we'd struggle to beat Belgium. Netherlands was a 50-50, weren't it? Let's be honest. Yeah. It was very much that. We got the goal in the end, but it could have gone either way. And you just sit there and you think, there's a long way to go for England. There's a long way to go. And I just think that a new regime, I think it'll breathe a bit of freshness and it gives new opportunities as well.
No, there definitely needs to be new. Like, half the squad shouldn't even be here next time they play in a big tournament. You know what I mean? That's how much they should have turnover because that's how good I think England is in terms of depth. So yeah, like there should be some names that, Harry Kane is not there anymore. All right, you know what I mean? Like I think that's where it should be. It's like, like I said, I can only go back. I go back to like the way the American women's team is. Alex Morgan, one of the top scorers in the women's game, didn't make it to the Olympics. All right.
Yeah.
At some point, it's their time. Like Harry Kane going to do anything in 2 years from now? He'll be 2 years older. Will he be the talisman for England? Should he be the captain and all of that? I don't know.
No, mate, for me, he's not a captain. He's not a captain, mate. For me, he's not a captain because you're not a captain, mate. A captain should be a defender, or I think it should be back line, but you can have it in midfield as well, right? But the problem is, mate, he's not even leading by example, is he, at the moment?
Like when he comes back, he doesn't help. And then he's not up. So like one of the two have to work. Either you're up because anytime your wings look inside, they should see you coming, or you're there with your hands up, ready to go. He's not there. When he comes back, he doesn't support anything. One, because he barely gets the ball. He gets one touch. He's ready to. At some point, he needs to break down somebody. He doesn't do anything.
What is he?
You're playing. You know how you say you're playing down a man? Harry
Why
Kane
does
up
he
top,
look
you're
like
playing
this,
down
though?
a man.
Why
Saka
does
has
he
to
look
do
this
everything.
bad?
When Saka turns inside, is Kane there? No. He can't see Kane because Kane's hiding, or he has to pass it back to Bellingham or whoever comes up through the middle and take a shot. If you saw it every time that happened, all right? Where's the captain? Nowhere to be found. It's So there should be massive changes coming into the World Cup. All right, massive changes.
The biggest indicator for Kane was tonight in terms of in the final. He went missing 3 years ago, but he played the entire match. 3 years on, another final, goes missing. He's hooked off this time.
But he looks unfit now, don't he? Like
Yeah,
he
he
looks unfit, mate. He looks unfit now. Like Kane before didn't look like he does now, mate. Like Kane, he scored the penalty. Yeah, he scored the goal against Denmark, which was a tap-in basically, and he scored the goal against Slovakia, which obviously fell on his plate. Obviously he's got to be in the right place at the right time. Totally get that. But when I look at Kane in a nutshell, and I look at Kane as a whole player, I just think, what the fuck has happened? Like, is it that he just can't handle the tournament now after a long season? Do you know what I mean? Has it been that him moving from the Premier League to the German League? Has that kind of affects him? But he's still performing and scoring goals for his club. But then you look at the German League. I think the teams are there's about four or five decent teams there, isn't there? But then the rest of them are fucking dog shit.
No,
So
Germany has some of probably has the strongest 11, the strongest 10, and Kane, right?
Yeah.
That's why if he went to City, he would have had the strongest 10 and Kane. He goes to England, he doesn't have the strongest 10 because some of them aren't even there, right? And when whoever is there, they don't even play, so they're not even playing as one. So now you're like down. Not only you're down a striker, but now you're down all these players out of position, all these holes around the pitch. The midfield, as you said today, needed to manage this game, see this game, couldn't do it. All right, so yeah, it's a total mess. They have to start from. They kind of need to start from scratch again. Like players, not everybody has to go to the next international break. Not all of those, not the players that need to go, but you need to find the next ones. All right, you need to find the next. Like Saka doesn't need to go. Rice doesn't need to go. You need to find the next set of guys. They might take Saka's spot. They might take Rice's spot, but you need to let them play and be part of the system, right? When they go to practice beforehand, all that kind of stuff, to figure out what you got. I think England has a lot of answers. I don't think they've had a chance and a chance to show what they got.
Look at on the Harry Kane thing. I mean, looking at Wednesday, we sat here on Thursday on the show on Thursday as well, saying took Kane off, Watkins came on. Look how much more open we were in the attacking third. More players getting in the box, creating chances, and look what happened. We got up with the goal. And we're sitting there Thursday. This is what we would do. I know he's our captain, but Kane needs to be on the bench, bring him on if needed, whatever. But Watkins starts, boom. Let's see what happens. But he just doesn't. Gareth didn't want to take the risk.
I'll tell you what. Looking forward though, tell you what does concern me with this tournament, is the fallout of it. Like we got, looking from an Arsenal perspective now, we've got just over a month till we play our first game, and potentially Rice and Saka might not even play that first game of the season.
We'll be lucky. We'll be lucky if we see him for the Lyon game. We're lucky.
Yeah, I mean, I
don't think you will, though, man.
I think you're pushing. I think you're pushing it just to get them. There's no reason to rush this thing.
No.
You need an answer behind Saka no matter what. And if you don't find one, what has Jesus been doing this whole entire summer? Getting ready.
Well, I think he's playing Martinelli there again.
No, but on the right side, right? Like Trossard, Martinelli, and Jesus should cover two of the wing spots, right? You should have that covered, right? Havertz is rested; he's good to go, right? The midfield is going to be a question, right? Right, Jorginho probably is recovered and ready to play, but then Rice probably needs to sit for a bit. All right, so you still need an answer there. Who's covering for Rice? Right?
That's a big,
yeah. I don't know. Is that Timber? Is Timber even going to be ready to play football for Arsenal? We don't know, right? Probably not.
Okay, so.
And they got to get over it. Don't get it. It's a big It's a big. They're probably going to be gutted for a few weeks, isn't they? It's not going to be easy for them to get over, is it? Like, you know what I mean? It's a final. It's going to be an interesting one, I think, with them too.
You know what? This is not. I don't. This was painful, but probably not as painful as the first one. Because that one,
the first one's more painful for me.
Yeah,
the first one we should have won. Today, we didn't deserve to win that whatsoever. Today, if we'd have won that, mate, it'd have been the biggest snatch. It would have been one of the biggest snatch and grabs ever. So, I'm not hurt because I think we should have won tonight because the better team won and the best team in the tournament won. I'm just more peed off the way we're playing at the moment and the style of play, and I think we should be better in that, especially with the players that we got. I'm not. Yeah.
Lessons aren't being learned. Let's be honest. Lessons haven't been learned.
I just don't think we've grown. I just don't think we've progressed the team, mate. You know what I mean? Like we should have abundance of centre midfielders, but where are they? There ain't none. Why is there none? Do you know what I mean? Like, why is there nothing? Like, do you know what? Right? I was thinking today, it might have been a long shot here, right? But I would have pushed Bellingham up into the false nine role. And I would have considered bringing Conor Gallagher on stage just for legs, mate. Do you know what I mean? Because that midfield was shot to pieces. But I know Conor Gallagher's not the answer. Like, we talk about Kelvin Phillips. Let's be honest, Kelvin Phillips would have got some minutes, but he's still not the answer. We need to be finding players in this position that they are the answer. Do you know what I mean? I think Manu will turn into that kind of player, but it was a big, big night for him. Now, I just think that a centre midfield role at 18 years old, that's a big ask for a player, isn't it? Yeah. Like, we're talking about the other kid. He plays on the wing. A little bit different playing on the wing. When you're playing in the centre midfield, right, you've got such a superior role to play.
And you know what? And you need, I hate to say it, but you need somebody better than Rice to bring along that 18-year-old. Because Rice to me isn't like when the ball goes to him, I don't feel it's not everything just slows down, right? And you know what? Manu, I'll show you how to do it because that's not his style either. So now you got two players leaning on each other and both not where they need to be. Because I think Rice, for me, is still figuring things out a little bit. He's not ready yet. All right. Not the way he doesn't have there are two players that need somebody else, right? Which is what we said, right? You need a third midfielder, and that's a totally different formation altogether, right? But playing the two together, they can't feed off of each other. Right, because you can see a lot of stuff that Manu's doing. Rice doesn't even think that way, right? He doesn't even think that way. So like you see some of the skill sets that Manu has. Rice doesn't play that way for me when I look at him. So the more that Manu plays, he'll get more comfortable and be a lot more more of that I think calming presence in the midfield.
Yeah,
this is a big one for him. But I think the two of them, if they keep playing or if they find that. If they do go back to a back four, then maybe they'll find that other piece to go in the midfield to make things even more stronger for them going forward. So, yeah.
And what would be nice as well is having left-footed players playing left-footed roles. You know what I mean? A left winger would be beautiful, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
because that's the other piece, isn't it? Like you look at what we say about Declan. For me, Declan's a number 8. I can see now, right after this season at Arsenal, and see him playing the England team, but also see how Jorginho and Thomas Partey play that number 6 role. That Declan's a number 8. Do you know what I mean? He's a box to box. He gets involved in. He's like your secondary man, isn't he? He'll go and do all that kind of stuff. A bit like what Granit Xhaka was like. Granit Xhaka.
You got to push him further up the pitch, right? Because you bring him back, you lose that control back there, right? Yeah. That's what we're seeing. That's why Xhaka was painful when he comes back. You're like, oh crap, we're in trouble, and he's getting yellow cards and red cards because he's never in control. But you push him up further up the pitch, he's got a lot more space, and he feels much more confident out there. So yeah. That's 6. That's why, you know what? Maybe go spend that 100 mil and get Bruno, right? Just go spend 100 mil, go get Bruno, and let's call it a day. Let's move on, right? Let's just do it. That's what I'm thinking. Because he is not, like you said, he's not going to be that 6, that strong defensive guy who's.
Oh no, he's not that guy, mate. He's not that guy because he isn't. You know what it's like. We see it week in week. We're fortunate to see it week in week out. Part in his pom. If he gets the ball, he turns, don't he? And he's got that turn. He's got the
he's on
I call it 183 turn.
And he sees everything. Like Rice doesn't see that pass. Like that first touch, he's not ready to let it go, and when he thinks about it, it's too late. Whereas Partey, if he sees it and it's gone, all right. And then usually a lot of times that would be Erdegaard there waiting for that pass to come. Like when you see it, when you see that right Partey the Erdegaard pass, you're like, yes. He doesn't see it, for me, anyways. He needs to be further up, Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what England can do though. I don't know how they're going to play.
It's a let's gut it and start over again kind of thing because you got time. If you don't, then you're still building on a faulty foundation, and then it's just going to probably collapse again. Even worse this time.
I think you're going to have to go down the Manu road now. Right? Obviously, you played him. I think you're just going to have to give him time to be able to flourish in that role, but change the formation. Do you know what I mean? I think you need to change the formation, which is going to suit players that play that formation for their clubs. And most teams play the same formation anyway. Do you know what I mean? In a nutshell. But just, you need that three in there. Do you know what I mean? You need the four at the back. You need right backs, don't you? Like, I think today, for example, I was even sitting there thinking at times, should Saka be further back? But then why should he be doing that? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's not his tendencies. That's not his game. Do you know what I mean? But there were times when, especially the first goal, and I'm thinking, should Saka be that far up the pitch? But do you know what I mean? Play forward at the back. I think that's the way forward, first and foremost.
Yeah.
No, but that's the thing. Saka can do it. The only problem is you're only doing it because you screwed up in the first place. Right? He's like fixing a problem you created. And that's the problem with that whole thing. Like Saka can play anywhere. If you feel like, all right, Saka is my right back, cool. And then you play him there and that's it. All right. But then you make sure the person that plays in front of him, all right?
Yeah.
It's gotta be better than him. Or at least at the same level. And I think we're still trying to figure that out, whether he's at that level. Because we know what Saka gets you. You don't have to everything that came up that right-hand side was nice. It was better than what came up the left-hand side in my eyes. So, yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, when you got I think poor Luke Shaw was left out there on his own most of the time. He was though, weren't he? Like, you look at Luke Shaw, he was out there on his own, and that's the other problem. Like, when you look at Saka, like, I'm not defending Kyle Walker. Like, I've been the biggest critic of him, but I think both of them are stuck in between roles. I think at times they're stuck in between roles and they don't exactly know where they need to be tactically. Yeah. And Kyle Walker was out on his feet, mate. Like, I think Kyle Walker should definitely retire after this tournament. I think he's had his time.
It's too much football for him now. And it's already too much football for the young players. He's an old player who's won everything he can. So,
and are we stopping progression by playing him instead of someone else?
You're doing that with your strikers now. Like, think about it. You've got, Tony and Ollie Watkins are playing really good, and you've got where does Sancho play?
Well, he's another one who I think should kind of be able to get back into the squad. Hopefully, if he gets
where does he play though?
He's more of a right wing, isn't he? He's more right wing, isn't he?
Right wing. Okay, all right. But I just feel like you've got lots of answers in the attack. You gotta figure out get them out on the pitch. And
Cole Palmer give Cole Palmer his dues though. He come on. He's done all right in the tournament when he's been called upon.
Yeah, and it's not really a Saka over anybody else. It's like, get your best players in the right positions, and nobody's gonna care if Saka's on the bench and Cole Palmer's lighting it up. Then what? We don't care, because at that point it doesn't matter. But like you're not. Right now, you got so many holes. It's not on the Saka side, You've got so many holes.
Yeah.
Fix all the holes and then go, all right, then I'll put my best. Then I'll take some of my players from behind that first 11 and go, you know what? No, you're better than my first 11. So there you go. And there's nothing you can say about it because you'll see their performances. So
it was a golden opportunity, though, wasn't it? I think it was a golden opportunity to win this.
Yeah.
Like you said, you had a chance to steal it. Like last time, you should have won it. It was your chance to win it. This time, you could have stole it because, as you said, Spain wasn't as clinical as they could have been going. But you look at those look how they scored those goals.
Mate, they could have been on the racks, mate, if we wanted to put them on the racks when we scored. And what we did was we bellowed it up for about 5 minutes. The fans were all fucking full voice, and then. Do you know what? We just slumped straight back into what we've done all tournament. And then at that point, do you know what, mate? I'm not glad, but do you know what? I'm probably glad I just watched 120 minutes of that because I think they were just overrun us in extra time. There was nothing there, mate. In terms of if we'd scored, mate, it'd have been the fucking fluke.
It would probably look, it probably would have looked the exact same way. Like you go to 120 minutes, it probably would have looked the exact same way if they didn't make any significant changes. And the only changes they would have made is try to bring in some fresher legs on the defensive line there, just to make things, because those guys everybody's tired, but those guys are extra tired because they're older and stuff like that. So yeah, it probably would have it could have ended up 2-1, 2-0 in the extra time because of the way that the game was going. All right. Could have played 120 minutes and still lost 2-0 as opposed to 2-1 in 90. So, yeah. But it was like I said. There's an easy answer to this. It's difficult because they feel like they're letting their buddy down. But you're letting the whole country down. You're letting the whole generation of football players down. English players that should be picking their, grabbing a trophy at the end of a tournament aren't going to get to do it, and that's partly on you. It's partly on the FA, all right? Yeah. And who they've decided to go with. They need to do better. Or get better actually.
Both, to be honest. But with that, we are going to get ourselves out of here. Liam made back ID for us. So a nice early start for you, obviously, for work this week. What you doing, Shane, tonight, or is it going to be Tuesday?
Which one? We'll have a chat.
Yeah.
I'll see what we can drum up first. It's going to be hard to drum people in it.
Yeah. That's it, but yeah.
Maybe tomorrow night.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm doing fuck all. Sarah's away, so it don't bother me. But yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you could say.
People trying to break from it.
Okay, what have you got coming up in your channel?
So tomorrow the trip will be on. We'll probably be talking about this and talking about whatever. Hopefully there'll be some transfer news. And we, what? We do have a goalkeeper coming in, right? Or I think it's like 5 goalkeepers we could bring in the way things are going. So we'll see how this thing plays out. But probably finish, do a little post-mortem on this game. This game is done. And England's season is done. US season was done a while back. So, yeah. So, yeah, we'll chat about that, and then we'll be back on the weekends doing our usual the trip. We had 100 shows on the road trip. So, that Saturday shows hit a milestone. So, thank you for those who joined us.
That's cool. Good enough for them. In terms of just say we'll let you guys know tomorrow probably time and place for the last Euro show of the summer, and then throughout the week, let's play by ear really, because it's been what news we get throughout the week and all that. Other than that, I don't think we're doing much until after we get underway pre-season. Not this week, the following week, I think it is in the States. Doing the tour and all that, 3 o'clock the first game, good morning, yay for me. And then before you know it, we'll be having Liam and G back for the pre-season stuff and the season ahead, basically. Apart from that, though, I don't know what to say really. But it out now and a bit good. Just tired and taking that rewarding energy you could possibly ask for. But hey, we was all here hoping for a different result from 3 years ago. We didn't get it. We just have to wait now for the next few days. Any news on what's going to happen, we'll find out. If we do find out in updates, we'll let you guys know. Obviously, give our reactions. Other than that, though, if you haven't already, do subscribe, do smash the like button, and do share the content around. And we'll be back soon at some point. As always, take care of yourselves. And now international football's done. Up the Arsenal. Come on.